records show that Steve Anderson is not doing the doubles drill. He's doing a lift and return drill. Not a doubles drill. Dave, do it again. Watch it lift and return. Yeah, those alphas. That's how you do that shit, my man. All right, you've been in class for about 37 minutes. What did you just learn?
So I learned that on my second shot, I just need to confirm the dot returning to position. I don't have to wait for it to settle.
And it actually is worse if you do.
Yes.
Meaning letting it settle could turn into a low Charlie because now it's gone below the original point of aim.
Yes.
Right? And the cool thing about grip is the better you grip that thing, the quicker it comes down.
Right.
Did anybody learn that? Oh my God, Steve Anderson's helping people shoot faster splits. Don't tell anybody. My reputation will be ruined forever.
Stand by.
Oh, if you want to see Carl Bussey's draw, it's fucking fire. Oops. Oops. Again.
Stand by.
Carl, that first transition needs to be more aggressive. You know what I mean?
Stand by.
There we go. Now, Carl, doesn't that feel different?
Yeah.
Capture that feeling, okay? Do it again.
Stand by.
Perfect. So we've shot for score. Now we're dry firing with aggressive partones.
Stand by.
Okay. Your job right now is to find a new limit of human function. Justin, I can take the timer so you can dry fire.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Does everybody know what I mean by the limit of human function? Like Chris, you have a speed at which you do this, right? I need to find you a new one. Okay, stand by. We're looking for a new limit of human function. Okay, who's making the part time? Raise your hand. Okay, again. Stand by. Oh, Brett, that's fire. Chris, was that a normal draw for you? Okay, that's fine. Let's do it again. Stand by. Carl, what's the hesitation leaving target one? Do it again. Stand by. Much better. So this will be the second run after a dry fire to find a new limit of human function. His job is to get back into match mode.
Stand by.
Okay, hang on a second. Paste him up, have him reshoot it. Bring me the timer, please. Transport it into.
Come pulling in again here shortly.
What's pulling in?
Listen, you're going to come pulling in here again shortly.
Blue Chevy doing a tough
Yes.
grip.
Yes, that was
Where's
so
the
much
White
fun.
Rabbit?
Nice. Woo, that thing's a little quicker. Hey, Carl, see if you can react to the lift a little sooner. See if you can find the beginning of it.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Much better.
479.
I can't get over it. I just don't believe in coincidences anymore. Where's Brett? Are you visualizing or watching Carl?
Are you ready?
Close your eyes.
Stand by.
Now, did you guys notice that when he had a malfunction this time, he didn't complain about it? The first time he made a big speech about it. Now he just corrected it and continued. That was awesome, Carl. So last time he wasn't fully in match mode and he had some accuracy issues. And he was trying not to have a bad grip. Now he's going to have a good grip and he's 100% in match mode. You got one job, buddy. Sorry, you got one job, Bussy.
Are you ready?
What are the odds? Good.
600. Are you ready? Stand by.
5.63. Poor guy's shuffling rounds together for his third reshoot. You got this, Carl. You got all the time in the world. How long have you been shooting, Brett?
I just started last year in August. I got a membership here, and I watched these guys do it, and I was like, this looks so much fun.
You're a beast. And it's the Walther that's doing it, right?
Yeah, the Walker.
Oh, yeah, the PDP, baby. Hundy P. Carl, will you please visualize this about 3 times? There you go. And Carl, give me a nice big yawn. Doesn't that feel good?
Are you ready? Stand by.
Nice makeup. You want to revise your favorite Golden Girl?
Blanche is pretty cool
Why?
because she's a naughty, naughty girl.
So are you, apparently. All right, this is the greatest deal ever. You guys are walking away from this class with a full day with Steve here at the beautiful Cardinal Shooting Center in Marengo, Ohio, and $200 in 100 HD gold cash, which you can use or sell.
100 HD gold, the finest eyewear that I will wear.
That's right. I am unaware of any other eyewear. $200, man. You're making money out here.
I'm gonna go spend it.
And I just want to remind everybody, everything.
Thank you,
on the
Brian.
Anderson
Thank you, Hunter
Street-
Gold. Yeah, thank you.
How much time do we have?
We got 30 seconds.
Okay, everything on my website includes one of these. The Key to Bussy video review is $100. So if you spend 100 and get 200, how much money are you making? Like, you're making money getting your videos reviewed. If you do a class that costs $150, you're making money because you get one of these on everything. The math is so simple. The hit factor's high. Are we clear?
5.
We're clear. Religion was used as what?
I say it was used as a sword for other people to yield to get what they wanted from us.
And how did you get free of it?
I had to completely divorce my whole family.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
And are you better now?
Yes.
Are you still religious?
Yes.
Yeah, God doesn't want his love to be used against you.
No. He wants us to be happy.
And you are worthy of the
free.
same love you
Yes,
give others.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Thank you.
can be polite to the people that have been mean to me in my past, but I don't have to let them tread on me anymore.
Awesome. So good, Mama Skins. Does anybody know about my 3 modes of practice? I know you do. What are they?
Speed mode, match mode, accuracy mode.
Okay, and what did we just get done with?
We just got done with match mode.
And what else? And what did we do before that? In group shooting, what mode was that? Right. And how important is time in accuracy mode?
Time is not important.
Correct. Now, so in speed mode, what's important? Time. Therefore, what is not important? The target's not important. Okay, speed mode doesn't have to be inaccurate. Right? It doesn't have to be. You guys fix it. Do it quickly. Go, go, go! You gonna rage quit because of my sense of urgency? So, I'm not telling you to go, well, you can go nuts, right? But the target is not important. This is important. That doesn't mean accuracy is completely gone. It's just not judged, right? You're so fast. You don't need to take a mic to get a fast first shot. Chris might. Have you never fired a shot in under a second? You're getting ready to. Okay? So for him, it doesn't matter. Now for you, have you ever shot a 60? Or a 70? Okay, so now you're in that territory. If you've never fired a 60, the target's not wrong. The mistake people make is, oh, I fired 99, but it was a delta, and it invalidates the whole thing. Right? So let's say I shoot, I don't know, 9 deltas at 89. Okay? And then I say, okay, now I'm going to shoot an alpha. If I can shoot an alpha without consciously slowing down, it's going to be close. It's not going to be that necessarily. It'll be close. But if I slow down, because I think I need to, then it's just not going to happen. I'm a dry fire to get PH, APH, like Jay Beal, like Joey Sauerland, And then I use literally all you need the range for is shot calling for the second shot on paper. That's it. Like everything else can be done in dry fire. Transitions, movement, all that stuff can be done in dry fire. The only thing you need the range for is shot calling. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, do you have more money than time or more time than money?
More time.
More time than money? So you're going to go to the range and you're going to dry fire at the range. So you're going to shoot for score because you have time, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to shoot for score, dry fire at the range, and then load your gun and shoot for score again. Like Joey Sauerland, when he practices, he might shoot 50 rounds because he doesn't need to fire bullets to get faster. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's better for the self-image because let's say you do something extraordinary on a drill. Let's say El Prez. Do you know El Prez?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, turn and draw 6.06.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay. So let's say you come out and you shoot that all alphas in 6 seconds. That's where you're at. Okay? And then you dry fire. And then you shoot it in 4 seconds with a mic. Is that good or bad?
It's good.
It's amazing!
Yeah.
You just took 2 seconds off your El Prez.
Yeah.
And the mic is so fixable. But you learned that new limit of human function. All right, I can tell you a .8 turn and draw feels vastly different than a 1.2. Like it's not even the same zip code. I would love to show you, but I couldn't do it. Well, I could, but it would, right?
Yeah. Right.
So that's the thing. As we discovered earlier, you have to learn what it feels like to go 100 miles an hour.
Okay.
And then the second time, it's not going to feel scary. And then it's going to feel normal. However, you can never go 100 miles an hour in traffic. That's the mistake that Carl made, right? You went the right speed for the traffic. When you and Carl had that shoot off, he tried to go 100 miles an hour in traffic and got a ticket and an accident. You can't do that. Targets for traffic. I have all this speed available to me, and the targets meter it out. I never decide how fast to go.
Okay.
The targets tell me how fast to go.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Dude, you're going to save so much time embracing that theory. Like, people are so dumb. Oh, go fast here, go slow here. Why would I ever go slower than I can put my dot in the middle? And why would I ever go faster than I can put my dot in the middle, right? I'm going to go fast without my dot in the middle, and I'm going to get mad because I got bad shots. Dude, you learned it so fast. That lift and return is so huge for you, but you've got decades of thinking accuracy has to be slow, right?
Right.
And now you know accuracy is lift and return. And that's why dots are so amazing, because lift and return is everything. God, it solves so many problems. Like, if I put my dot in the middle of every target, watch it lift and return, there's nothing I can't do. And then I use dry fire to get faster at all that stuff. It's Joey Sauerland, guys. New shooter, national champion, 2 years of this methodology. Have you been shooting longer than 2 years?
Yeah, I was actually, Joey was in my RO class.
Oh, wow. Did you guys know that he literally started shooting from John Wick movies?
Really?
Yeah, literally. He went to see the John Wick movie and said, that looks like fun. And now we have Joey Sauerland. Oh, it's similar to the beginning of the game. Are you ready? Stand by. 0.97. I'm sorry that took so long. That's his first shot under a second ever. Now that feels different, doesn't it? Aggressive, maybe borderline dangerous. Did it feel dangerous at all? Really? Just more aggressive. Okay, do you guys think you can do a 95? Okay, here comes a 95. Are you ready? Stand by. Okay, so he tried to go faster. That's why he missed his mark. All I need you to do is start your draw sooner. Do a big yawn for me. Feel the nicotine. Okay, normal draw, start it sooner. Okay? And you see that hole right in the middle? Stare at that thing. Where your eyeballs locked on it. Stand by! All I need is a safe shot.
I'm so proud of you.
What's the goal?
9 under 90.
Under 90. Okay, here we go. Look at this sexy beast. Look at that sexy beast. Oh, I was talking about you. Are you ready? Stand by. Okay. What? Conscious mind. So your conscious mind doesn't know how to draw. Your subconscious does. I just need you to do a draw. Start it sooner. Okay? What's it going to feel like? Your normal draw feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. Just do that. Stand by. What's the I know. Is there another one or are you happy? Are you good?
We can do more.
What do you want?
We can do 5 for 7.
No, that's too big. That's not today.
Okay.
Pick a different number. So it has to be a today goal. It has to be. You guys think you can, so he's at 88. Think you can do an 80? Is that the goal? All right. So you're going to need to be all over the trigger. If you wait till the end, you're not going to get it. Okay? You be on the trigger on the way up. Are you ready? Stand by. 82. I need 300ths. What did we say the goal was?
80.
80. We're almost there. Stand by. He's so close. My friend, so great. And keep in mind, how long did that take? 2 minutes?
Yeah.
You imagine what you could accomplish now. If you, and the target's probably okay, but it doesn't even matter because that felt different.
Yeah, it did.
Right. That feel is what must. Now, if you guys are going to dry fire, especially you, Carl, the imprint has got to be positive. Does that make sense? If you find a fault with the draw, then the activity's not good. Okay. Are you ready? Stand by. Carl, please move the debris from behind his target. See the rubber in the rock? Are you ready? Guys, please watch this. You can learn just as much. Stand by. Okay. And is that a single or double?
It's single.
Okay. You're doing a lot of aiming for a guy who wants a sub-second first shot. Okay. Stand by. Okay, can you take the safety off sooner? I'm hearing the safety go off like here. I need the safety off soon as it's going to okay. Sooner. Stand by. 118, we're almost there. And do me a favor, get a second sight picture after you fire the shot. Okay. Are you ready? Stand by. 107, you're almost there. What can you do sooner?
Get that safety off.
Let's do it. Stand by. 119. Can your initial move from here to here be more aggressive? No, just more aggressive from here to here. Like a hot stove. Like a hot stove.
Like that.
Yeah. Just try it. Stand by. It's okay. It's fine. But that was perfect. That's what I want. Now that's necessary because we changed something. I knew something was going to happen. I just didn't know what it was. I can read your mind. Stand by. Okay, now you're aiming again. You're at 108. You're almost there. It's not going to be an alpha. I give you permission not to shoot an alpha. Okay? Stand by. There it is. Oh, 101. I need 200ths. Guys, you are never going to get a personal best with an alpha. Okay? Well, you're never going to get a personal best with the goal of an alpha. You might get an alpha, but if that's your goal, it's going to be too slow. In training. Oh, good grief. In training. Are you ready? That's it. 0.92.
Nice.
I'm sorry that took so long.
Oh, you demand.
Thank you for tolerating my enthusiasm. Very consistent. We need 1/100th of a second. What could you do 1/100th of a second sooner? Okay. Stand by. Oh dear God. I have never seen anything like this ever. Carl Bussey, what do you think you did that in? Just guess. What do you think that was? 0.7? 0.53. You think there's more, don't you? Okay. I need you to say a number out. Let's start sooner if you can. Remember, all we need to say shot. Visualize getting it right. What's it going to look like to see that 52 on here? Stand by. Can you visualize my timer? What's it going to feel? It's going to feel different, isn't it? Do something sooner. Stand by.
Where I wanted it.
You did it, bud. 51. You did it. You're done. Oh, this is the super scooper.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Stand by. I think there's more. Should we tell him how close he is or just see if there's more? Okay, I think there's a little bit more. Okay. Are you ready? Stand by. Is there more? by. Oh, dear God. I have never seen anything like this, ever. Carl Bussey, what do you think you did that in? Just guess. What do you think that was? 0.7? 0.53. You think there's more, don't you? Okay. I need you to say a number. Let's go for a 52. Okay, because there has to be a win somewhere. Right? If there's not a win, then we don't get the win. Right? Okay, 52. Look how proud she is.
I'm always proud of him.
Are you ready? Yarn for me.
Yep.
Stand by. Close. Stand by. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna do it by starting sooner, not by going faster. Does that make sense? You're already fast. Just start it sooner if you can. Remember, all we need to save shot. Visualize getting it right. What's it gonna look like to see that 52 on here? Stand by. Can you visualize 5 on my timer? What's it gonna feel like? It's gonna feel different, isn't it? Do something sooner. Stand by.
That's where I wanted it.
You did it, bud. 51. You did it. You're done. That's fire, my man.
Great. Sid Anderson, baby.
The great Carl Bussey!
We knew he'd win.
Now we're gonna party like it's 1988. All right, what's the goal, my dear?
Next to me, I see his
To be
motion on the
completely
ground.
honest, I don't know.
Okay. So a good presentation.
With a rifle,
Right. You're a pretty new shooter. Let's just see where you're at.
sounds good to me.
Okay.
As I said, like I really have no idea. Let's just see how I do.
You're gonna do great.
That beat
Are you ready? Stand by. 79. That's a very good first shot. Stand by. 74 is also very good.
Sooner.
Stand by. 53 is pretty good. Oh, do you want to be faster than Carl?
I'd love to be.
Just need a 50. Are you ready? Has to touch the belt, I think. Somebody will fail. The internet will go, stop touching our belt. Internet. Good. Are you ready? Stand by.
Did I get him?
You did a 51, right? I need 100%. Stand by. 46. What did you say?
Missed.
Doesn't matter. So you're at 46. Do you want to slightly better hit this time?
I'd like to hit the target, yeah.
Stand by. 62. Now you're slowing down.
Okay.
Don't slow down. Look down the middle of the target sooner. Stand by. You're doing something different.
Can I slow down?
Well, I think you're trying a little bit too hard for an alpha.
Don't try for an alpha.
I'm not saying not. You're trying too hard. Let's put it this way. You're 50 points in the game.
Okay.
And I need the permission to give it to me. Okay. Are you ready? Stand by. There we go. 55. I just need a 50. When are you checking the safety?
As soon as I hear the buzzer.
Oh, perfect. Stand by. Oh, you're back to looking for an alpha. If it goes off like in here somewhere, would that be okay?
Probably.
Yeah, let's do that. 50!
Let's go!
That's why the internet thinks I have rigged timers. So put it this way, did the timer capture her things that weren't 50? And did I adjust it in any way? 50. Which means you can always achieve your goal. All right, now let's do some bill drills. Okay, so 6 shots, we'll start with you. Let's get up on the cone. Okay, so when I say draw, do you know what that means? Draw, yeah, draw. I like to use that term. All right, here we go. Draw and fire 6 shots. Stand by. 173, nicely done. Come next to your lovely non-wife. That was awesome. And the first shot was a 74. You're gonna want to get the gun angle on this for sure. Okay. You need to be on the gun side. He's got the best scoop draw I've ever seen.
Okay.
Don't you? Okay. Are you ready? Stand by. Okay, so trigger freeze is caused by tension. Tensions caused by trying to go fast. I knew that was going to happen. Okay? What I need you to do is count to 6 with your trigger finger. So like, just take your finger and just tap, yeah, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. But you gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you ready? Stand by. Very good. 167 with a 64. Nicely done. All right. Did you guys hear that business about counting to 6? It will absolutely be good. Notice I didn't say the words. I say the words you're thinking about. Okay? Are you ready? Stand by. It's okay. Damn it. No. It's fine. Just do it again. Or just take the safety off.
Yeah.
Guys, the way next time I will activate the safety. Just do that. Stand by. Is there a 199? Okay, show me. Start your draw a little sooner if you can. Stand by. Are you snapping the trigger or are you pressing the trigger? Okay. Start again. Stand by. Stand by. Remember the hot stove?
Yeah.
Show me the hot stove. Ooh, I can do it. I can put weight on it flat-footed. You're taking such good care of me. Look at this.
He's healed.
I've
He's
healed
healed.
myself. Where's the water? Can I go walk on the water? Does anybody need any wine or bread or fish? Are you ready? Stand by. Are you ready? Stand by. Okay, 227 is going to probably be our winner for today. Because what I need you to do is be more aggressive going to the gun. But it's going to cause the conscious mind to wake up, and we're not going to do it today. Right. Hang on. All right. For the first time. Okay, are you up? Let's go. I can roll through it too. Working. Are you ready? Yep. Stand by. Your draw's gonna be fine. You got it. You on for me? Would that feel good? Stand by. Not tell him to not think about his draw. Because that's the same thing as thinking about his draw.
Yeah.
Okay? Beautiful. Okay? Good job. Do you have a goal in mind? 2. Okay. Are you ready? Now, somebody will watch this and say, those aren't all alphas. Do you care?
No.
I don't either. Are you ready? Stand by. Yeah. Take the safety off sooner if you can.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
Stand by. Whoa, 196. Is that the win or is there more?
There might be a little bit more in there.
So I need you to say a number out loud.
For me, let's look at 190.
190, okay. Where's it going to come from?
It's going to come from minimizing the time,
Spent not shooting.
taking the safety.
Okay, so just sit. Are you ready? Stand by. No, you didn't. Just count to 6 when you finish. Just count to 6. So do it on your other leg so you can have those eyes open. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how easy that
It
is?
happens to me every now and then.
And your fingers not too tight, is it? Nice and loose.
No.
But what, no. This isn't it nice and loose.
If I take too much,
Are you ready? Stand by. Trust me. You gotta trust me.
Yep.
Get the safety off sooner and count. Dude, if you got the 6, it'll be so great.
Yep.
I did a 150 bill drill in front of my mom and I got a golf clap. Like, I did the best field drill of my life for my mother who's never seen me shoot. She's like, oh, Stevie. Oh, Stevie. Are you ready? Stand by. Oh, that's so hot. Woo! I got hot brass on my compression sock.
Melt the toe, melt the toe.
194.
Roll that away.
Oh, it has to be a today goal.
Yes.
Like, and this needs to be a right now goal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, the happy face turns into a frown.
Yes.
And people think they can outsmart that. They can't. So, like, for example, you know I want to do a sub 3L press one day, right?
Right.
So if I say, okay, today's the day, and I leave on a 306, I could. Now, I wouldn't because I don't do that.
Right.
But somebody would feel like a failure if they did a 306.
Right.
Right? And like him, for example, he did a 51.
Right.
If he can't do that again for any reason,
Right.
we lose the win.
Right.
Take the win. Zone, go down. Oh, right there. To the left. Yeah, shoot that pace. That's too many alphas. Too many alphas. Give me some low right, Charlie, some alphas.
Safety, it's safety.
Now they want to shoot. Alphas. Go. There you go. Now lower. Right below the A zone.
D zone?
2 inches below the A zone.
Oh.
Yep. Right. Do that. There we go. Okay, you're done. Who wants to shoot more? Oh, give me the gun. I want to shoot more. No, I don't want that. Wait a second. I don't need to do that. I can do this. It turned into a song. All right. You ready for playing targets? On the back, right? Not the front.
You mean on the back?
You don't know?
You're talking about.
I want a clean target on the back of those with the brown side facing out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Use mental management to his skill silhouette shooting. Just got assaulted by my target. And so we did. And after that class, we produced the very first female grandmaster in the history of the sport.
Wow.
Yeah. So that sport's kind of weird. If you want to compete at the top level, you can declare yourself a grandmaster. Like if you wanted to win nationals and you had to be a grandmaster, you can declare yourself, but nobody really does it. But this girl earned it. She earned the score. And then after that, they taught me how to do it. And a world champion silhouette shooter gave me my first lesson. So this pig means I got 5 out of, I'm sure how many, 5 out of 6 or 7 on my first run. So I got a 5 pig. Maybe it was 5 out of 6. Pretty cool. All right, so you'll need to come around here and get the target. And shot calling is about this big. Okay? So imagine calling the shot in the center of these muffs. Okay? If you call a shot in the center, what's it going to be?
Okay.
Right. What about here?
Still an egg.
Or now you have about a 10% chance of a Charlie. So you remember, this is what you called, this is your margin of error. The shot could be anywhere in this circumference. Okay? So alpha for sure, 10% Charlie, 50% Charlie. Okay? 100% chance Charlie, but look at what else you got. Now you have 10% delta. Right, and 10% alpha. So anywhere in here. This is why we shoot partials in the middle, because of the margin of error. Okay, so imagine if there was a no shoot right here. So like, if that was a no shoot, and you wanted to shoot an alpha, look what your margin of error does to you. You got 10% chance of hitting the no shoot. Okay? And if you shoot here, you have 0% chance of hitting the no shoot. And somebody says, well, you're going to get Charlies. Well, okay, so let's do some math. In minor scoring, how many points is 2 Charlies? 6.
6, yeah.
Oh,
Okay?
Oh,
So,
2 Charlies.
right.
Okay.
So let's say I take 4 seconds and I go alpha. It's 10 points, right? What if the second one nicks the perf? How many points do I have? Total. 0. Right? So I take all this time, and then on my last shot, because of my margin of error, I nick the perf. I still get the alpha, so I scored 10 points, but the penalty is also 10 points. Right? So I'm not telling you to shoot Charlies and Deltas on partials. I'm telling you to shoot them in the middle, which will result in some Charlies or alphas. But look again at my margin of error. That could be an alpha. It's got 10% chance. It's got 0% chance of hitting the no shoot. We'll talk about that later. So great. Ooh, soon I can wear 2 shoes. That'll be a really nice day.
Even better.
So when you rebuild your life, the coolest thing happened to me. I woke up one day and my biggest problem was my dissatisfaction with my shower head. So I was homeless. I was getting divorced, lost my house, lost my shooting range, and I had all these problems. And one by one, I reached a day where the biggest problem I had was not liking my shower head. That was a great day. All right, I want you to draw and fire 2 shots at a competition pace. Are you ready? Stand by. Roy, what'd you shoot? Go check it out. What'd you shoot, Carl? Okay, check it out and paste it. What'd you shoot?
Alpha.
Okay, check it out and paste. What'd you shoot?
Alpha.
Go check it. Did you shoot twice? Yeah. Shoot twice. Yeah. So 2 alphas. Okay. Dave, are you right? What? Wait. Okay, this is not working correctly. We need to do something different. Okay, where's your Charlie? Did you ever see the dot do that?
Have I seen the dot?
Did you ever see your dot go that direction?
Yeah, all the time.
Just now. Did you see the dot go that direction ever?
I did not see the dot go, but I think it's trigger.
Okay, we'll come back to that. All right.
2 alpha.
Okay. And Justin?
2 alpha.
Okay.
2 alpha.
Yep. This is where I really need, like, is the side by side working yet?
I'll check it.
So you just did the thing, right? You had a really close Charlie, and you were like, "Oh, I got it from him." You were pretty close. Here's the thing: if you're aiming here and the shot's here, that's marked by trigger. I need you to see that. I don't necessarily need you to stop doing it. I just need you to see it. This goes back to lift and return. Okay, we're gonna do this. Are you ready? Stand by. All right, Carl, go look at your wife's target. What did you shoot?
2 alphas.
Okay. Do it quickly, Carl. Is she right?
2 alphas.
Good job. What did you shoot?
2 alphas.
Okay, you're on the brakes. You would never shoot a stage that slow, ever. You're on the brakes. Okay?
Hey, 2 alpha.
Yep.
2 alpha. 2 alpha. 2 alpha.
Okay. Is the goal of this exercise shooting alphas?
No.
It is not. Okay, Carl's on the brakes big time. So, shot calling is not shooting perfect alphas. Shot calling is knowing when you didn't. And if you're on the brakes, you're going to shoot alphas. But what you're doing is, this happens all the time. Okay? Like, do you want to shoot faster? Yeah, shoot faster. And then if there's a Charlie, just tell me. If you see the dot go left, you say one of those went left. Okay. Guys, this is not bad information. This is information. Ouch, son of a goat. Let's put this foot over here for a little while.
Yeah,
On my
I think
stomach.
it's safest.
All right. And you can even shoot a Charlie. It's fine. But I need you to know it if you did. Okay? Are you ready? Stand by. There we go. All right. Straight, right, left, up, or down. Your bullets. Straight, right, left, up, or down.
one straight and the other's to the left.
There's a left one.
To the
Okay.
right.
Put your book to the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and barrel your gun and go check it out. What did you shoot?
Right Charlie and the center alpha.
Good job. Go check it out.
There should have been 2 alphas, but I'm pretty sure it's closer to the C.
Good. Go check it out.
2 alpha, one's on the left, one's a little bit on the right.
Carl, you right? Yeah. Good. Still one right, one left.
Yep.
Go check it out. Give me a thumbs up if you're right. And please don't lie to me.
Right on the line.
Alpha Charlie, Charlie's to the right.
Awesome. Go check it out. Chris.
2 alpha, one there, one up the top.
Perfect.
Right on
Brett.
the line of the alpha.
Brett, you're making the mistake. Were you generally correct in your shot calling?
No.
So what did you gave me a thumbs up initially.
Yeah, I've made it. I hit one on the right, one on the left both days.
What's the problem?
Nothing.
But you said you didn't get it right.
I think it was Justin.
Oh, did you get yours right?
I don't know.
No, mine were actually both alpha, but the alpha I called as a Charlie was right on the line.
Right. That's my point, guys. See,
I
if
was
you
wrong
go
on mine,
looking
too.
for too much detail, you think you can't do it.
Yes, we need 4 directions, up, down, left.
That's
right.
all we need. Straight, left, right, up, or down. It doesn't matter if it's Charlie or a Delta. If it was left, it was left. Okay, try it again. So, like, guys, when I call shots, here's what it sounds like. Oh, one left, left, low. There's going to be a low. I don't care we're in the zone, and here's why. And I'll just tell you. Where'd your first shot go, Carl? Yep, sure did. Straight, left, right, up, or down, ma'am.
One's to the left and one's up.
Perfect. Go check it out. Dave,
Alpha box, and then missed one,
straight and a mic.
and a mic.
Oh, that's so great! Why am I excited about a mic? Why?
Called it.
Because you called it. I wish you would all call mics. Imagine if you could do that. If you could do that, match how many mics would you have? 0. Because you'd make them up.
I'm on the first shot, went a little left.
Okay.
I think it's still in the alpha.
No, I
It's
don't care.
straight.
Left. What else?
Left and straight.
Left and straight. Perfect. Justin.
Straight, left.
Perfect.
Right, middle.
Perfect. Go check it out. See, if you look for too much detail, it's too soon. You think you can't do it. All we care about is north, east, west, or south, or polar, center, hemisphere. I don't know. And doesn't it feel better to use a little less detail, guys? Like it just doesn't matter right now. Are you on the brake still?
No, I'm at a. I could probably speed up.
Do it. Wouldn't you like to know how fast you can call your shots?
Yeah.
Is anybody, Brett, are you on the brakes?
No.
Okay, good. Chris, you on the brakes? Now, Chris, you can get on the gas a little bit if you want to. So see what happens. Okay? Guys, the conscious control of speed is only a problem in competition. In training, you do need to control your speed to learn a new limit of human function. Okay? The yawn is helpful, isn't it, Justin? Yeah. Stand by. Hey, tell me the news, young lady.
Mine are straight.
Go check it out. Just Carl.
Center and a low left.
Perfect. Dave.
Charlie's. Right side.
Excellent. Right side.
Center
Because
is top
Dave,
right.
if they're to the right, there's an alpha delta, and that's still a win.
Center and right top.
Perfect.
Straight, right.
Perfect.
2 alpha, middle.
Nice. Now Justin was the weird one. Your first or second?
Second.
It's always the second. Always.
I was wrong.
What?
I had Charlie.
Was it close?
It was straight, but it was a Charlie.
Is it close to the A zone?
No.
But how is it straight?
I mean, straight, like it wasn't to the left or the right, it was the middle of the target.
Oh, it was a low Charlie.
Yeah,
So your shots did go straight.
yeah, right here.
So they did go straight.
Yeah.
So you were right.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Because you're right, because I didn't call alpha.
Right.
I just said they were straight.
And they were.
And they were.
Now the low one, was it your first or second?
That was definitely my first shot.
So you called the shot beautifully.
Yeah.
See, guys, this is just information. Okay? Now let's do 4 shots. What's going to happen to the level of detail?
It's gonna go down.
Yes! All you need to know is the stinker. All I need you to... So if you nod, you can say they all went straight. Or you might say one low. You might say one left. everybody say, oh, those are all high. Tell me whatever you know. 4 shots. Stand by. You're on the brakes, buddy. Carl, you're on the brakes. Okay, shots.
There you go. I have one to the left.
Okay.
One's
20 straight, 1 low, 1 left. Carl?
2 high right
Okay.
Charlies.
No, just two high right. Because they could be alphas and they could be deltas. They just need to be high and right. Okay? Okay.
3 Charlies straight, 1 left.
No. Okay, the Charlies, what direction are they?
Right.
Okay, so you got some right shots.
Yep.
Quit saying scoring zones, please.
Okay.
Okay?
1 went left, the other 3 went straight.
3 straight, 1 left.
1 low right.
Good.
3 middle, 1 low.
Good. Isn't this fun? You're doing such a great job. Yeah! Doesn't that feel good? You're right on.
I hit the same hole twice.
That's literally what she said. She literally said that.
I've got that.
Oh, nice.
I got it on camera. Oh darn. We'll fly away. No, you're fine.
Hey guys, gather around. Okay. When you're calling shots, I would love that thing to be on the barrel right now. Thank you. Hey, are you an amazing human being?
I am.
You don't need to apologize, do you? Not for that. You seem to on barrel.
Yeah, I just walked.
Okay, I want you guys to start doing a green, yellow, and red. Okay? A green shot is 90% alpha with a 10% chance of charting. Is that a good shot? Yes, that's a good shot. Okay? The worst it's going to be is a close charting.
Who let the frog out?
So since I quit smoking, I don't poop every day. I'm like once every 3 days. And the worst part is, when I went to the doctor, they need to check my colon, so now I gotta poop in a box. Like, I can't even poop every day. But the day I'm supposed to poop, like this is the day I can do it, I gotta poop in a cardboard box and send it in for analysis.
Put letter in it?
Huh?
You at least put letter or something?
No, it's got a little, it's so cool, I'll show it to you. I've got it in the truck.
Oh, no.
It's like a little child's toilet.
That's awesome.
It's amazing. Okay, so a green shot, the worst you could be is a close charting. Can't be a delta, can't be a mic. That's a green shot. Okay? Yellow is probably not an alpha. No way it's a mic. That's yellow. I mean, I know I hit that thing. And the only real place for yellow is entries, exits, and moving targets. Right? If you're standing still, there shouldn't be a whole lot of yellows. Right? Yellow means something dynamic is happening. Does that make sense? Red means that is either a delta or a mic. Okay? Reds always get made up. Now, the only exception, well, I don't even know if there really is one, but there's a very fine point of distinction there. Like, let's say you're really committed to leaving and you call a red shot, you got some problems, right? Now, here's something you may not know. That is always a delta. Do you guys know that? Do you know that, Chris? So that can be good or bad, right? Like if it's a 35-yard shot and I see that, well, I hit it somewhere. Now, if there's sticks above and below, may not be reliable. But like if I'm backing up aggressively, motorcycle, so I can live longer. Like I can't get killed by a 10.
Mary Poppins on steroids.
All right, so green, yellow, red. Now, I'm actually going to do that for a minute. Oh, actually, you can keep filming. Somebody give me a phone or a calculator. By the way, Keita responded. I just need a phone with a calculator. Okay, he's got to hide his dick pics and his nudes. All right, what's your average hit factor, your career average? 7, okay. All right, so, and a delta is 4 points down, right? Okay, so if we take 4 points down, divided by his career average of 7, that means he always has 0.57 to prevent or correct a delta, on average. Did you know that? Okay. What do you think your career average is?
4.7.
4.7?
Yeah.
That's pretty specific. Okay, Charlie is 2 points down. 2 divided by 4.7. You have an average of 0.42 to prevent or correct a Charlie. So it's very preventable. I'm talking about open targets, by the way. Okay. Now, a human being cannot physically see a Charlie, decide to shoot again, and shoot an alpha in 0.42.
But if you're shot calling,
Right. And that's why we have green, yellow, red. You don't have time to make up close Charlies. That's why it's a green shot. Yellow's kind of up to you. Yellow's very small, and there shouldn't be very many of them. Right? Because all I got to do is invest 0.41 and not shoot a yellow shot. That's why those are dynamic shots. Okay? So yours is a 7, right? 7? Right? Okay. How much time do you have to prevent or correct a miss? 0.770. That's you think it's that fast? You're gonna love this. 15 points down. 15 points down divided by 7. You have an average. 15 divided by 7. You have an average of 2.14 seconds. Are you gonna have any mics anymore? No. Did you guys catch that? Yep. Okay. Let's say it's what's the highest hit vector you ever shot? Brett, what's your highest hit vector ever? If you don't know, that's okay.
I honestly don't know.
Do you know yours? It's over 13. Okay. So 15 points down divided by a 13. You've still got 1.15 seconds. At a 13, let me make sure I got that right. 15 points down divided by 13. Yeah, you've got 1.15. At a 13 hit factor. Does that change the game a little bit, guys? To know that stuff? Like, I've been teaching this stuff for 10 years, and I only learned this a few years ago. Because I'm not really a math guy. Like, algebra to me is more confusing than women communicating. Like, I don't see, you know what I mean? But, so the prevention is better than the correction, right? So, and it's always the second shot, is it not? Right? Your average is 4.7.
yes.
The Charlie is 2 points down divided by 4.7. You could slow your split down to a 41 and have a higher impact. I'm not saying that blows your mind, doesn't it? I'm not saying you should slow your split down, but I'm saying that you could invest 0.41 in this example, get an alpha, and have a higher impact. So you, my friend, you can do what Christian Tyler can do. What you did earlier today, you shot alphas without slowing down. That's what Christian Tyler does. That's what Eric Raffel does. Those two guys. That's what Jay Beal does. That's what Joey Saladin does. Shooting alphas does not need to be slow. That's why I work miracles in IDPA. Because guys your age think zeros have to be slow. They don't. I teach them that they should. Zeros have to be slow. People make them slow. That's why they shoot once. Okay? All right, now let's do 2 reload 2. Thank you so much. Okay, 2 reload 2. I only need to know if there's a stinker. And now, Justin, knowing now that you have an average of 0.41 to shoot an alpha, are you going to be a little bit more patient with your knot?
Yeah.
I think you could be. It ain't about slowing down, it's about not shooting until it's in the middle. Okay, make ready, 2 reload 2. I love this stuff. And I'm not afraid of my double chin anymore.
Nope.
Profile's awesome. I was working out naked when Lurk showed up in my room. You rang. He left so fast. Are you ready? Stand by. Why the shot's going to be kind of weird? Okay. Lauren, how many greens? Out of 4.
2 greens, 2 yellows.
Okay. Where's the yellows?
Wow.
Okay. Where are you done? Go check it out. Carl.
3 greens,
Okay.
1 yellow,
Where's the yellow?
low.
Go check it out. Dave.
I'm going to say yellow.
Where?
All of them are yellow.
Where?
Left side.
Okay.
Green and then left side yellow.
Green, high side yellow.
Great. So you might have a close Charlie.
I said I have 3 greens, 1 yellow.
Good.
But the one of the greens and the yellow are left.
Right where you thought they'd be. That's great. Carl? Carl, are you correct?
Yeah,
Is that what you called?
Yeah.
Great.
Had 3 alpha,
Right where you said they'd be, right?
and then 1 actually was on the left side, or this side.
And you didn't see that.
No,
That was probably your first shot.
probably.
You panicked a little bit
I did.
and just started shooting. So anyway, I started blasting. And you guys correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. Now here's what I want you to do. Let's see. Carl, take one of your targets and back it up about 10 yards. Let's see. You guys are going to be partners. So we have 7 targets, don't we? And 6 shooters.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will have 3 targets. That's perfect. You and Brent, you get the short and the tall one.
We have 8 targets, 6 shooters.
Take one of them and move it forward or back.
Okay. One of them.
Yep. And you guys will be a team down there. Move one of your targets. Actually, take one of yours and bring it closer and put it right by the berm. The right one.
How far forward?
Doesn't matter. I mean, we don't want to powder burn it.
Like here?
That's fine. And then scoot it over this way a little bit. Perfect. And then Carl, if you want, just get rid of the blank one, please. Time? Because I'm here to help people. They know that. Okay, so you guys are sharing these 2 targets. Okay. It's so funny when I say, okay, move your target. Where? Just move it. Where? 2 each.
Put it on the Roomba.
Maybe that one.
Yes, you'll need to stand in a place that you don't shoot that far.
Okay.
So if you stand right there, you should be okay. And you can move the targets too. Okay, is our firing line now my chair?
I
That's
think
okay
so.
if it is.
Kind of has
Lauren, would you please grab some objects and make me an actual picture so everybody's on the same? And grab some objects and make our firing line look a little bit more concrete. Sticks, whatever you got. Cones, rocket launchers. Yeah. Oh, here you go. They all have 2. You know which ones are yours?
3 over here.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Good. Okay, you guys have 4 and 5. 4 and 5. And you guys have 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you are going to take turns shooting 2 shots apiece. When you're done, you're going to tell your partner what you shot. Your partner is going to go check and see if you're right. And then also paste. Now, when you're pasting, you got to push the butthole in before you put the Band-Aid on it. Otherwise, the butthole blows out the Band-Aid. Okay? All right. Now, when you're the spotter, I need you to do a couple of things. If your shooter isn't correct, don't just tell him. If he says all green and it's not right, say, one of those is pretty yellow. Any idea where it might be? Try to guide him into it. Okay? Second one, if they say it's green, don't beat him up on the details. Don't make them tell you, well, where is it though? Because an alpha's an alpha, right? You don't have time for more detail than that. If it's green, it's green. Okay? And then if your shooter is shooting well and calling shots well, I want you to lie to them periodically. Tell him a mic when there's not and see if he believes you. Say, ooh, you got a mic on this one. His first reaction will be, I did. Later on, it'll be like, and guys, that's how you should feel. When you get done shooting a stage and somebody calls out a mic, you should be like, there's no way. Because the only way I'm shooting a mic is if something's wrong with my gear. Like, the only way I'm not going to know. Because if I call a red shot, ooh, there's a red shot out there. It could be a mic. But I am never going to shoot another mystery mic in my entire life. Because I call my shots, right? And you might occasionally get a mic. But who has mystery mics? Do you have mystery mics ever? Justin? Mystery mics?
Yeah.
Never again. Mystery mics?
I don't know that I've shot enough to know that, I
A
guess.
mystery mic is when you're surprised by a miss.
Oh.
You think you're good, and then there's a mic. That's very frustrating. Do you have mystery mics? So, like, and think about it, guys. When the RO calls a mic, you knew something was bad on that target. Like, you knew it. You just didn't shoot again for some reason.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's that. I knew that was going to be a problem. You're already calling your shots.
Usually it's someone pre-pasted, right?
Steve, little clarification. Is it 2 on each target?
Yes.
Or is it 2 on 1? Okay.
This question always makes me laugh because the entire sport is 2 shots per target.
Yes.
And then we get to this and I'm like, 2 shots per target? That's so weird.
No, I didn't know if we were engaging both targets.
I'm just messing with you. Oh, that's what they.
Yes. Thank you, Steve.
Right back at you, bro.
Got it on camera.
I love that, by the way. I love it. You gonna rage quit later and go tack out?
No.
Are you ready? Stand by. And holster. All right, turn your punt. What's your shot? Green. He says all green.
So we're green.
Yep. The sacred avocado's the green zone.
Were they all green? But I feel like they were all.
Is there a target you're worried about?
If there is, it's the last transition I went to.
So which target are you worried
The
about?
very left one. I shot the far one first.
So maybe a yellow?
Yeah.
What side's it going to be on?
Yep.
What
Yep.
si-
Left side. That's what I call them. Already
Push it in before you paste it.
Close.
I mean, it's there. You broke it. It's a green. It's close though.
So Alpha, close Charlie.
Yep.
You got on the floor backwards. You green on the
Yeah.
backwards.
Alpha, green.
So there could be a close Charlie, no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Now, if you make that your goal, you're going to be slow.
Right.
If you want to do that, go to IDPA. You guys will destroy IDPA. But anybody who says you need to shoot more Charlies is an idiot. Like, that's dumb. You need to learn to shoot alphas faster. And the problem is, girls believe that stuff. Because frequently it is girls that are doing that. Right? And then somebody says you're shooting too many alphas. That's not the problem. So shooting alphas too slowly. Okay, next shooter, make ready. Are you ready? Stand by. Are you button with the shot?
All 4 green.
Clear. Clear. Go. You're staying with the dot. You're shooting here, and then your eyeballs are keeping track of the dot.
Oh, instead of moving to the target.
Right.
Okay.
So you need to, whenever, as soon as you fire your second shot, it may not be your head, but your eyes for sure have got to target for you. And here's why. Have you ever been out with him and a really pretty girl walks by?
Yeah.
So like he's seen a hot girl, right? Yeah. And he look at you and the hot girl at the same time.
No.
Then I think you far back one.
That's the wife. The target's the hot girl.
It doesn't matter. I know you're trying to say.
It's things at the same time.
Right.
Like if you're at a regular beach and a girl takes her top off, right? Everybody knows that. Oh my gosh, she took her top off. They can't look at their wife and the girl's moving at the same time.
Straight up and
No,
down.
their best choice is probably to look at their wife. Though.
But they can't do both. That's my point.
For their health and safety, it's the best choice.
Huh?
Right. Especially because like I
What?
can't use this.
For the husband's health and safety, it's best that he looks at his wife.
The right thing to do is for the wife to point it out to him and let him look, and then take control.
That's true.
Like that's the right wife thing to do. You should
Or-
say, honey, she's not wearing a top. Check that out.
Yeah.
Or
Look, and then he's back to you.
I think the wife should whip out her tatas.
Yeah, you did great.
My husband's so proud. Look at my proud
All right,
husband.
next shooter. Grip it. Now's the time. Like this is a great time to grip it because we are not here to shoot perfect alphas. You guys are here to see what you can get away with. Does that make sense? To come off the brakes and see what you can get away with. Are you ready? Guys, the only bad shot's the one you don't call. Okay? Stand by. All right, you got some weirdness on that close one, don't you? Where'd they go? On what side? Up right. He's doing the same thing you are. He's finding the dot.
They look good.
You got your face in front.
It's great that you know that.
2 yellows.
On the right, for
On the
sure.
right. You are correct about that.
Is that about what you thought?
Yeah, pretty close.
Good.
You said what on this one?
Call back to the left side yellow.
Is the weird one the second shot?
You have
Yeah,
mine.
that's
Always.
not bad.
No, it's not bad at all, but it's my point. It's just always the second shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
It always,
There's only
Always.
one hole.
Okay.
when you're trying to get to the other one.
Had one mic.
Did you call it?
I mean,
I know it was on the left side, so
So that's a
Yeah.
red shot. That's a red shot. Did you think it might be a delta?
I said it must have went over the shoulder.
Well, so you can't hope. There's no amount of hope that turns a bad shot into a good one. Right?
I'll take that.
Okay, now before we run, we're gonna shoot far to near.
Yeah.
Okay, so aim at the far one. Shoot it twice. Shoot it twice.
Oh, like real life.
Shoot it twice. Now look at the right one. Now drive your dot to it. See that?
Yeah.
Now go back to the far one. Shoot it twice faster. There we go. Now look at the right one and drive to it. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
And was it in the middle?
Yeah.
Are those all green shots? Okay, you're doing the same thing. You're trying to track the dot in between targets. Makes sense? Right. All right. Carl, aim at your left target. Shoot it once. Now look at the far one. Look at the far one. Now shoot it. Dead center, right? Okay. You guys down there, Chris, aim at one of them. Shoot it one time. Look at the other one. See how that works? Pretty awesome. Okay. All green shots, right, guys? You want to check them out? I'll take your gun. You just hand it to me.
I don't know. They're all green.
Right. So you might have a close turn. Is there any chance of a mic at all?
No.
No! Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You can shoot a whole stage like that.
Yeah. Okay.
See? Because you're just watching the gun.
Yeah. Right, because your mind's pretty occupied.
Right. That's exactly what it is. You need to force yourself to look at the new target. It doesn't mean slow down, but be certain that you're looking to the new one and you're ahead of your dot. It's critical. Okay? Are you ready? Stand by. Tell your partner what you shot.
green, yellow.
You know what we could do that would be so easy for you?
What?
I could just turn around and look at you when I want you to film something that I say,
Okay.
and then that way you get my face, and you don't have to film the entire time.
I watched
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
Like she is literally bleeding to death from ovarian cysts that are popping, and so she's in labor right now. Her body's trying to expel ovarian cysts that have burst,
Yeah.
and she's still helping you while she's going through that.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
She should be in the hospital.
Probably, yes.
Are you ready? Stand by. Okay, tell your partner what you shot. I'll take your gun. Just hand me the gun.
I have a yellow on this one. That one's 2 greens, 3 yellow.
Which side?
This is the hard.
Right. My right side.
Go. You're clear. You know, like my sacred
I was,
avocado.
yeah.
You got 2 green,
Yeah?
Well, hang on though.
Is it to the right though?
Is one of them to the right?
dead center.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
So you may have seen the end of the tail.
Yeah.
Like you may have been. So when you shot, you may have still been kind of moving the gun.
Yes.
Meaning you may have seen.
I thought it was my first shot that was yellow when I was
the
transitioning
right
to
side in
it.
the back end.
So
Oh, okay. So yeah, like so you may have overswung a little bit
yeah.
and thought that happened.
Yeah.
But either way, you can't.
Right.
Good
No,
with that.
absolutely not.
I got you.
I mean, I'd rather it be 2 greens than a red.
But sometimes people get mad when it's better than they thought.
What do you think you did on this?
Like
I had 2
Straight.
greens on that one.
Yeah, you got 2 green and 1 yellow,
2 green.
or 1 green and 1 yellow.
so. Is it a pretty close, Charlie?
It is on the Charlie Delta line.
Oh, that's yellow for sure.
Oh.
First or second.
Okay.
First or second.
First or second what?
Shot.
I'm gonna say I was probably. I don't know.
You need to know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely.
So
Well, I
the-
thought I had 2 greens on that one.
I know. So that means one of 2 things.
Right.
It was either your first shot because you didn't center the dot,
Mhm.
or it was your second shot because this is not your place.
Okay.
Which one do you think?
I want to say I came up on it too fast. I think it was my first shot.
Yep. All right, next EH. Fast is fast. And then you call your shots, and then you get a subconscious change by positive imprints. you become Joey Sauerland and Jay Beal. Like that's all they do. And like my detractors don't believe it. Oh, he's going fast. No, he is fast. He doesn't go fast. He is fast. You know what I'm saying? All right, next shooter, big man. God, I love this stuff. Huh? Right. And now you can call your shots at that speed. I never said you couldn't be fast. I said you couldn't go fast. Are you ready? Stand by. That's trying so hard. No, it's a Corvette. It's faster than a Mustang, unfortunately. Tell you, buddy, what you shot.
Should be probably green or slightly yellow on the left. And then there
Go
should
check 'em out.
be 2 yellows on the right.
Good job.
Perfect. Well, this one's actually a red. But
It's
they're-
okay.
That's close.
They're both to
He
the
got the
right.
direction right.
They're both-
And by the way, his definition might be different than yours.
What do you mean?
His yellow and red might be different than yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is mine.
I know it went right.
Yeah, you were right on the direction.
Is there any way there could have been a mic on that target?
On that one?
Yeah.
No.
Right. That's my point. So shot calling.
This one here is probably left and then right.
He thinks left and right.
On this one, it's either the same hole or a mic.
Which is it? Based on what? Hang on.
Right?
Listen. Look at me. Look at me, please. Based on what you saw, is it 2 in 1 hole or is it a mic?
Should have been left, so
It's a mic.
it's a mic.
It's a mic. Next level. Okay. What if we made a rule?
On these two, you were high.
What if we formed our own little government and drafted a constitution? And the first article of that constitution is the gun doesn't go off until the dot's in the middle of the target. Did you abide by that rule? Is there anything in there? Is there anything in there about slowing down?
No.
That's the mistake. When people think, oh, it's going to take us so long. Well, the Delta doesn't score very well. So let's just make a rule. The first shot is going to be green. It is. Unless trigger manipulates it. Right? And then we'll see that. But you don't get to shoot till the dot's in the rough center. And I don't mean, so people get this twisted. Sweet but twisted. People think when I say center of the dot, I mean that. That is not what I mean. That's really not. What I mean, my avocado's too big for my life. That's better. That's what I really mean. Right? I mean, what I really mean is that. I don't mean that. I mean that. Okay? All right. Next shooter. What's the rule of our new government? We center the dot.
The A zone.
No, rough center of the target. Now it just so happens that's where the a-hole is. But if the rule is shoot all alphas, it's going to slow you down. But isn't the a-hole kind of in the middle?
Main Street,
Main Street.
right up Main Street.
Main Street. Are you ready? Senator Brown is Happy Town. Are you ready? Stand by. Lauren, I didn't say put it in the middle slowly. I just said put it in the middle.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. Let's go. Check them out.
I just took my time.
You don't have time to take your time. You can put it in the middle as fast as you want. Right. Are you ready? Stand by. Good. All right, take one big step back. Are you ready? Stand by. down here, Dylan, on the right side. Okay, stand by.
Yeah, anything in my draw.
Okay. I didn't ask you about your draw. I asked you about the fast return. I don't care about your draw. Right now. Love you with all due respect. All right, big step back. Carl, you have any Charlies yet? No. Okay. Are you ready? Stand by. Quit looking at that target. You're not going to see anything. Big step back. I've never practiced my reversing. Beep, beep. Wait, wait. Stand by. Okay, first or second? Second. Okay. Do you have to fire with the dots in the seat zone? All you gotta do is shoot opposite. But I don't want to. I know that's great. I know that's fun.
I mean,
Shooting opposite.
yeah.
All right, Carl, do you have any Charlies yet? Stand by. Hang on, our line is becoming uneven. I need you guys all on the same line. Okay. Go ahead, make ready. Are you ready? Yeah, I can do this job on one foot. Stand by. Okay, let's take a walk. Are you ready? Stand by. All right, Carl, are you going to have any Charlies at all? Are you going to have any Charlies? Yeah. How many? One. Brett, how many? One. Justin? Two.
One, possibly two.
Go check them out. What are we looking at? Talk to me, Lauren.
Delta, 2 Charlies.
Okay, out of how many shots roughly? 12? 16?
Yeah.
And
I
let's-
don't know. A lot of pieces have also fell off.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, Lauren, what side is the Delta on? What side is it on? Left or right? It's on the right side. Did you ever see your dot do that?
Yeah. That's the one I called a Charlie.
Good, so it's great. It's great. Chris, were you right?
No.
Okay. Justin, were you right?
Yes.
Brett, were you right?
Yeah.
Dave, were you right?
Two deltas on this side.
Hey, how many charters did you think?
Two.
Yeah, so it's good. And Dave, first shot or second shot?
Probably second shot if I recall.
Probably.
More than likely.
Well, it has to be second because we made a rule, right? The gun can't go off unless it's in the middle.
Two alpha.
Good.
2 alpha. 2 alpha.
Good job.
Alpha Charlie.
Good. You're fine. Who do you think sounded faster? They're real close.
That sounded, but I think I'm gonna go to
You think so?
the right. I don't know.
Who do you think was faster, Dave? Brett was.
Even the Charlie, I think, is faster.
So the Charlie's irrelevant.
Right.
The Charlie means he gets to keep his time.
Yeah.
This just simplifies the score.
Okay.
All right.
Brett was faster.
Okay. We gotta do this very quickly. Okay. There's a 290 and a 261. Which one do you think is yours?
You might have one to draw.
290 or 260?
260.
You did it 260. You did it 290. ahead here. You pulled ahead here. So he got you on the first shot, but you pulled ahead.
That's why I didn't know. Because I know you're drawing fast.
Who wants to shoot against Dave? All right, Dave. Are you ready? Stand by. Chris, make ready. Are you ready? Stand by. All right, go score fast, quick as you can. Crew. Oh no! Who was the shooter? Okay, was it the first shot or second shot?
That's been the second.
Okay. Are you just not looking at the second shot?
I must have took my eyes off of it. That's all I could think.
You so one thing that does happen when I ask people to start looking at the target, they will occasionally move to the left or third. You can look at the new target and this is the second shot. You're probably looking at the new target.
Shooter, make ready. Stand by.
Please conceal that time and just go run the other shooter. It keeps track of it, so I don't need to see it. Justin, were you trying to get back strong?
No, my holster's starting to hang up.
Okay, you need to fix it.
I didn't bring the load with me. Ready?
Do you want your lanolin?
You'll need to stay close.
Yeah.
Stay close. You got it.
The lanolin.
This side's better. Okay. Just hold it like this.
No, I just
Stand by.
actually.
Okay, I'll take that. All right, go score and pay as quick as you can. 90. How do you think you did?
I'm against it.
Do you think you were faster or slower than 290? How much slower?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay.
Or not 5 seconds. Point 0.5.
Half a second.
Yeah.
You could not be more right if you were me. You did it in 3:30. Nicely done. 3:30. And who was the shooter over here?
Justin.
Justin was the shooter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Justin, you're up against the 3:30. How do you think you did?
She got me.
4:35. Okay.
I was
All right.
thinking 4.5.
Yep. Okay, perfect. All right. Please rearrange the arrays and make them identical. So just move things so that they're the same.
2 on each. What are we doing? You didn't say.
What is the likelihood of 2 shots on each target, guys? What's the percentage of
100%.
possibility? Pretty high?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 shots on each target. Now, you're winning, so you have to go first.
Okay.
Okay, make ready. Don't tell him his time. Don't tell him his time. Just hit the go button. And then hand
Are
me
you
the
ready?
timer.
Yep. Stand by.
You're not supposed to look either. Don't just go right there. Look.
Sorry.
If you can. circling my shooting
Are you
career?
ready? Stand by.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. All right, score them as quick as you can. I think Carl learned something. The funniest thing is when they shoot a delta and they want to know their time, and I say, nope. If you want to know your time, you can't shoot a delta.
2 alpha.
Good. Team Bussy, is there a delta?
No.
Nice. Brett, my question for you is, how far behind 253 were you?
Maybe 3.
3 flat?
2-7.
279.
Sounds about it.
All right.
Thank you.
That's better than expected.
Yes.
All right, Chris, make ready. First shot 92, first shot 110, which is pretty much it. Are you ready? Stand by. Okay, did anybody see what I saw? What did I see?
Pretty slow.
No? I'm not sure about that. I saw something so cool. When you drew the gun, the dot was not in the middle of the target. And you waited to shoot until it was. Nice. We call that visual patience. Nicely done.
Good job, Mike.
Will you please run say that again? Oh, hang on. So, Keita, Lauren just shot her first stage after reading your advice. Please tell her what happened.
It went great. I had way more control of the gun. I brought my left hand up and put it more in my pocket to the left.
Center it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now she's able, your blast zone is smaller and
Did you
more
take a
predictable.
couple extra
Yes.
shots?
Right now you can take advantage of your blast zone.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
So good.
So here, back.
You can do whatever you want to, as long as it's not 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1. For example, Lauren, you could go 2, 3, 1,
Okay.
or you know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
You,
Yep.
you just can't shoot them 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay.
You just done 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what are their numbers? We should all.
1, 2, and 3.
All right. Perfect.
You just can't shoot them in strict or sequence.
Yeah.
You got to shake up the sequence somehow.
Okay.
Okay. What I would do,
2, 3.
I would either go 1, 3, 2, or I want to keep those two together.
Right.
So my way, or I'd go 2, 3, 1.
We're just doing
I wouldn't want to be going back
2,
and
2,
forth.
and 2, but it has to be in a different order.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Now, your body is coming down as you make that swing. So if you want to be low, no, your feet are fine. Carl, look at me. You're dropping your body as you transition. If you want to be low, start low. Okay? There you go. Now you're doing it worse.
So you want to spiral
Justin.
up?
Golf shot.
Justin.
Carl.
Carl, look at me, please. I want you. There you go. Now your butt looks really cute when you do that, but she already knows you have a cute butt, and I don't care. There we go. All right. So Carl, you won the last one, so you have to go first this time. Make ready. Be thinking about, guys. Should you be visualizing your order to prevent brain farts? Should you really be watching him?
No.
Ta-da!
You'd be going home early.
So, do you guys know who Arik Levy is? You know who he is? He did that in the safe area of my class.
Oops.
He literally had an AD in the safe area. Somebody run him, please. And just hand me you'll just go run the other shooter. You don't need to look. Please don't say the time out loud. You did.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Hyder was scared of going first. I made him go first. And then he realized it scared people. They actually wouldn't let him go first anymore. He wasn't. That's how he
Are
was
you
scared
ready?
of me.
Stand by.
have the timer, please? Thank you. Score and pay as quick as you can. Oh, this is like every day of my life is the best day ever. Like I don't even know what to do with myself.
I was like, no way.
Alpha Charlie, Alpha Charlie.
So the biggest thing you can do is to dry fire your ball. There's some weirdness going on that needs to be unweirded, and it's nothing specific. I just needs I can tell you're not dry firing very much, and if you are, you're not aggressive with your part times. Right. You're kind of stuck. That's gonna be hard to call a win. That's gonna be a close one. All right, go check them out quick as you can. So anytime you're trying, can you put it on me real quick? Okay. So this environment is the absolute best way to train for a major match. Like there's nothing better to train for a major match than this, especially if you can do it with somebody of similar speed. So like if Brett and Carl could train together prior to nationals, this would be the way. Because they can't slow down. They don't have the option. They cannot slow down. But they also can't leave deltas or mics. And isn't that kind of what nationals is all about? Not slowing down, but not having deltas and mics?
Yep.
Right? I was just telling her, this is the best training you can do prior to an important match. Like, there's nothing better. And if you could do it with Brett, it would be even better than that. Because you guys can't slow down. But you can't leave deltas and mics either. It's pretty much the Christian Seiler model. Right? Okay.
Are you ready? Yeah. Stand by.
Nice. Very nice.
Show clear, hammer down flag.
Hey, Keita, after the advice you gave her, she won the next stage. It's her first stage win after the advice that you gave her. That was awesome. Another previous one?
I think having to shoot it out of order makes it a little bit more difficult.
So we think this is harder?
It's not harder, it's just a touch slower.
But it's not easier, right?
Right.
The times are dropping.
Yeah.
So the stage got harder, but the times came
I
down.
feel like everybody's starting to put it together from what I'm observing.
All right, Lauren, I have some fantastic news for you. You are extremely close to Carl's time.
Yay.
So let's play the Price is Right. You're
Okay.
very, very close.
What
Are
was
you
his time?
higher or lower? He's at 278,
Lower.
260.
Nice.
Oh, heck yeah.
You just won the stage, my dear.
All right, right on.
So great. And Justin, yours is 375.
There you go.
Now,
Good with that.
Took almost a second off there.
now check
Good
this
job.
out. If you're telling me the array got harder, and you shot it out of order too, I would not have shot it the way you did. I mean, I support training that way.
So I did that because that was the first mental image I put in my head.
Yep.
And I wasn't going to change it after I stepped up on
Very smart.
the line.
And you did it in 375.
2, 3, 1.
Okay. Can we set up that wall quickly? Just bring me a wall. Then they do their bodies. We shouldn't do that. Like, if my truck deserves an oil change, I deserve an oil change. I should go to the doctor. I shouldn't wait for the check engine light to come on. Okay, that say don't overthink it. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
What you got to do is simplify their thinking. So what I would say is just find a spot instead of don't overthink it. Because now he has to go, am I overthinking? I don't think I'm overthinking. I think I might be overthinking. She's wrong. I'm not. I mean, now we're really overthinking. It's like if somebody's having a panic attack and you tell them to relax, it makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
Because if they could
Just
relax,
tell
they
them to
wouldn't.
breathe into the bag.
Right.
Breathe into the bag. Focus on something other than the panic attack.
So the fault lines aren't necessary. Or you hate your plan. Do you shoot worse? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what should you do?
Love the stage.
Right! Find a way to love it. Christian Seiler loves every stage he shoots. He's excited about it. If it's easy, that's good for him. If it's difficult, that's also good for him. right? There's no stage that's not good for Christian Simon. You understand that? Joey Sauerland doesn't even do a pre-walk anymore. I need you to understand that. He sees every stage for the first time in the walkthrough. Do you understand the gravity of that statement? The national limited champion. You need to film my face when we're not shooting. Everybody wants to see the back of my head. Oh, look at the back of Anderson's head. Okay. And that's because he likes dumb stage plans. He goes and finds the dumbest, easiest to remember plan he can in the shortest amount of time. Does that sound like a weird idea? Ma'am, you made a weird face. That's because your stage plan does not matter. Unless you are so new that you're still doing dumb stuff. Is anybody so new they're still doing dumb stuff? Okay, maybe. I kind of doubt that because you're so smart. But unless you're so new, and the only way to do dumb stuff is to intentionally increase the amount of time spent not shooting. It's the only way to do something dumb. Like, the best example is I shot a stage one time where you shot some stuff here and you went to the wall, had to go that way. Or you could shoot here and go all the way to the wall to shoot left to right. That would be dumb. Like, the guy added 6 seconds to the stage of non-shooting. So as long as you're reducing the amount of time spent not shooting, you're not doing dumb stuff. Okay? So the right way to look at a stage is, why am I not shooting, and put it in me. That's the way to look at a stage. So let's do another round of questions, okay? How many times do you get beat with a great execution of a B stage plan? Like, your plan wasn't the best, but you nailed it. How many times do you get beat?
As far as time or
Yeah, beat. Never, right? Okay. How many times do you get beat when you have a poor execution of an amazing plan? Every single time. So what does that mean? Come on, guys, this is easy. This is a softball. What does it mean, Justin?
Execute it. The stage plan doesn't matter that much. Execute the stage
It doesn't matter at all as long as I'm not doing dumb stuff. Did anybody shoot the match here where they had the 3 shooting areas? Anybody shoot that match?
Yes.
Okay, so I did the pre-walk with my C-class clients, and they were like, you'd have to be a moron to use all 3 positions. I can cut all that out. And then I go walk it with the super squad, and the first thing JJ Racaza said, I am absolutely going to all 3 positions. They didn't even consider not using all 3. Max Michelle, same thing. So I asked him, I said, Max, how did you make that decision? He goes, I like to get close so I can do Max Michelle things. You guys ever heard always rush the port? So like if this was a window and you can kind of stay back here, you kind of go this way and go that way and kind of move around, or you could run right after that sucker and hose the whole thing. Always rush the port. Always. Especially when you're covering your feet. Okay? All right. So the next thing I want to tell you is positive imprints during the stage plan is the way to love every stage. So every thought you have about the stage needs to be, this looks like fun, I can do this, all I gotta do is put the dot in the left target, something that increases your confidence, okay? Haven't we learned today that all we need to do to be successful is put the dot in the left target? Like, that's pretty much it, right? Now, that won't work without a subconscious stage plan, okay? Think about it this way. Think about going to the airport, renting a car, and finding your hotel. Like, that's challenging. That's hard to do, okay? And then think about getting up in your home, getting in your car, and going to your grocery store. How easy is that? You see the difference? That's subconscious stage plan. Your car, your home, your grocery store, as opposed to rental car, airport, hotel. Like, that's challenging. Especially in a town you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, you have 5 minutes to examine the stage and get me. I want to hear your positive imprints while you walk the stage. Like, I want to hear. All right, we always get stage plan, stage plan, stage plan. So now I'm going to tell you what's actually important about stage plan. What's important is to create a subconscious stage plan as quickly as possible with positive imprints. Something that you can remember, something that gives you confidence. And the best news of all is if you're splitting hairs over going this way or that way, that means it doesn't matter. If it mattered, you wouldn't be splitting hairs, right, guys? Am I right?
Right.
Like, if a smart shooter is agonizing about going left or right on a triangle stage, that means it doesn't matter. Because if it mattered, you wouldn't be agonized over it. You would already decided. So do the Joey Sauerland thing, pick a dumb plan that you can remember, and then focus on execution. 20 reps, and you've got to get positive imprints during the stage planning process. Everybody shoots their best when they love the stage and they love their plan. So you love the stage and love your plan. Do that actively, and then surrender to your subconscious skill by choosing an occupation for your conscious mind. So easy. Don't even need 2 legs. It's also super important to do things you know you can do. One of our hot shooters in this group just decided to back up on paper and steel because come here, hot shooter. Make sure you get in my frame here. So you're going to back up on the paper and the steel, sort of together. Now, the most important thing about that is you cannot choose a body speed for that.
Okay.
What you can do is decide to back up, and then the aggression of that move is determined by your dot. So that means if your dot's going nuts, you don't have to shoot.
Right.
You got to calm down your caboose.
Right.
So listen up, Bussy. If your sights are loosey, calm your caboose before you shoot. Does that make sense? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so the shooter we were just talking to you about backing up, I had him do it with a water bottle, and I can't wait to break the internet because I don't know if a water bottle is a sighting device or not. So internet, during the walkthrough at the match, do it again, please, and watch that water. During the walkthrough, is a water bottle a sighting device? Because this shooter just learned that was Jocelyn, wasn't it? Was it moving around a lot? Keep that water still. Is a water bottle a sighting device? You guys to ignore every other shooter here. And I want you to be visualizing your plan off of his start tone. Because what he's doing is irrelevant to you. If he does a different plan, like you guys have been neck and neck all day, if he does a different plan than yours and he has a good time, you're going to worry about your plan. Is that something you need to be doing? No. Okay. So, ignore him, and you can also use the terrain down there. Like, you got some space. So, if you wanted to actually walk around. Oh, by the way, same rules. A delta or mic means no time, no score. Okay? You can just get right in front. Oh. Is that enough room?
Yeah, I just gotta get.
And give yourself a job you can do. Your job is put the dot in the middle of the target. You can do that? You're great at that. Okay.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Woo, that was fire, baby. I thought I was watching Jay Beal there. You look just like Jay Beal when you back up. Well, we can't talk about that yet. Score him. Did I call it back target?
Yeah.
So his splits were the same, right? Pop, 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 pop. Those splits don't work on that target. Hey, Brett, come here and talk to me, bud. So you just learned something very valuable. You chose to control your speed. Will you please come soon? You decided to go fast.
Yeah.
Your conscious mind loves going fast, but what you didn't get was good shooting.
Yeah.
Well, you decided to go fast, and you did.
Yeah.
You made the mistake. The conscious control of speed is always going to be an error in competition. So you learned that today. This is the best place in the world to learn that, because I can't tell you how fast you are. You'll never know. But I will give you a shit. Do you know and did you learn exactly what you're standing here?
Yeah.
When you choose speed, that is literally all you get. And you get it. And it's fun and it's exhilarating and everybody, you got all the panties dropped, all the lady gardens moistened, but you also had a handful of deltas. So the next time you shoot, put it out in the middle of the target. Okay? All right. Now, and you learned it together. If you look at the middle of the pack, it's all the same guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
They're doing what you just did. That's why they're there.
I got it.
They win a stage every now and then, and they might win an area match. Never get out.
Are you ready? Stand by.
whole different shooter.
Run, Chris.
That was remarkable. Like, Chris, I don't even know who you are anymore. It's like Rob Latham showed up with a dot gun. Now, I do have one question for you. Your makeup on that steel target was brilliant. Okay? Did you choose a body speed or did you surrender to your dot? Right. And the makeup shot was brilliant. You did what I warned Carla. So take the water bottle.
I don't know where it went.
This one. Okay, there's some water at the bottom. Okay. Take the water bottle, aim it at the steel, and back up on it. Oh, now you're more careful. Now back up the way you wanted to and watch the water, or the way you did just there. See? Here.
Swing and a jerk.
Right. That tells you how fast you are. I just learned something. As long as that is anybody an RO or a CRO? Is this an aiming device? No. Is this an aiming device?
It's not in the rule book.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Could be.
That's why I'm asking you. What's the definition of an aiming device? Like, how's that defined?
You can't have anything in your hand, if I understand. You can use a magazine. You can't have sights on it. It can't be resembling a firearm.
No, no, and no. Are you connected with anybody? Like, are there people you can ask? Did you ask somebody? Let me know.
Text Corey.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Yeah, my man. Now that was awesome. Nicely done. One of two shooters who've given us paper makeup, so notice he's not going to look at the targets. Like, he's not worried about it.
He knows. That's, I'm getting used to it.
I'll get out of here.
Okay, so
Looks good.
I want to tell both of you something.
It was as you were leaving, dude.
Yes. So what you did on that target was you went boom, boom. Because I saw that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You got to see that second dot.
Yeah, stay there.
And I have a question for you. When you come into this position, like this might be 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Could you be shooting the close paper sooner than you shoot that steel?
That's probably, yeah. I would,
So
probably.
it might be worth it. Like, because you could be on that close paper so much sooner than the steel.
Right.
And you could be using the close paper to settle down for the steel. Right? All right, so I worked it out. So we worked this out ahead of time. I had these two shooters make the classic errors. He didn't want to do it. He's like, man, you got to let me be quiet. I know I can do it. I said, no. I want you to go out and shoot very consciously, and I want you to choose speed. He's like, that seems kind of dumb to me. I said, I know. You got to do it to make it teachable. Okay? You pre-selected body speed instead of watching the sights. Now, unfortunately, the conclusion you could draw from that is, I can't back up. Like, I can't do that. Well, you can. You just can't do it as aggressively as you want to. That's what she said. Okay? In dry fire. It's so much fun having, you know what I mean. Okay, so in dry fire, if I'm dry firing stages in my basement, there's only one piece of that performance I don't get to keep. What is it?
The dot lifting.
Which is reflected where?
Splits.
Splits. Splits are the only thing you don't get to keep from dry fire. Those are your dry fire splits. You don't get to keep those. That's why lift and return is so critical. And that's the only thing you need bullets for, is lift and return. Everything else you can do in dry fire. So you're gonna get a reshoot. I'm gonna talk you through it. Okay, was that a clean round?
Yes.
No, that was Dave, right?
Yeah, I had two go.
Correct.
Okay, you also get a reshoot. Okay, the mighty Lauren.
Yep. The kid that works here. He works in the gun store. They have a gun store here on the range.
Yeah, and they're cold weather gear is very expensive, which is smart. Like if you get out here and you're cold, you're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, it's windy. It's cold.
You are so good at putting the dot in the middle of the target.
You're clear. Clear, hammer down flag.
Okay, do it. Do it.
Okay. Up. Ouch. Up.
All right, now I'm good.
Clear.
Ouch.
That was a mess. I kept dropping the flag.
Do your bicycle. Do the bicycle.
Oh, is this what I should be doing?
It will help.
It's good for my abs too. Like I can feel my lower abs working. Dude, I got a 6-pack now. I sent Joey Sauerland a shirt with selfie. I was so proud of myself. It's the gayest thing I've ever done. Is send Joey Sauerland a shirt with selfie.
I've just been staring at your tongue all day.
Huh? Oh, check it out. So like Gene, he's like licking me in the front and he's licking me in the back. Like Gene's tongue is all up in my business. So much fun. So I went to a steel challenge match wearing this shirt. And like this steel challenge match is full of Daves. Like there's 60 Daves out there, but they're all wearing Carhartts and Elmer Fudd hats, and I show up and they're pretending not to notice. It'd be like if I showed up naked and they're not going to say anything, they're like, because they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
And then finally one guy goes, Gene, and then they all look. I am the god of thunder.
Give her an X.
All right, do we have? Oh, where's the Delta? Because where is she? Lauren.
Oh,
Lauren.
she just went to go get more ammunition.
Okay, so Carl,
It's her blast. It was
Carl?
past her blast zone.
was it caused by the dot not being centered or caused by being out of her blast zone?
I think it was out of her blast zone.
Okay, so here's the deal. She still needs to watch the dot.
Right.
So yes, we can get 2 shots on one side picture,
Right.
but you have to watch the second lift. Does that make sense? So yes, hammer, hammer, but it needs to be hammer, hammer. Ooh, that hammer was low. Like, hand me that hammer.
Oh, that's Thor.
If your hammer causes it to go low, you gotta fix it. You gotta adjust it, right? That's actually way more insightful than I'm getting credit for. All right, so you'll get a reshoot. Justin is the shooter. When there's a Delta, they don't even get to know their time. So this guy, Brett, smoked it. He destroyed your time. And he's like, well, what was my time? What was my time? Sorry, pal. If you want to know your time, you can't be leaving Deltas out there. Right? Okay, sorry.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Justin, that was the best I have ever seen you shoot. That was really nice.
See, it's because I'm out here.
Really nice. Ooh, really nice. Dude, if that's a clean run, you just beat Brett.
Woo woo.
Is it going to be clean?
So
2 alpha.
I feel like it is. Watching the shots, I feel good.
2 alpha.
Made my stage plan at the beginning of it. Didn't watch anybody else shoot. And I counted my shots off when I made my walkthrough.
All steel. Clean.
All alphas?
Woo woo.
Holy moly. Dude, we got to talk about that. Have a seat. Have a seat. Okay, I'm going to let you take temporary custody of the sacred avocado.
Okay.
Okay, so you just did what I am begging people to do. Shoot alphas without slowing down.
Yes.
And that's counterintuitive. Like Dave's generation, they can't grasp it. Because in their mind, fast is Charlie's and deltas. Well, you just joined the ranks of Christian Seiler and learning to shoot alphas without slowing down. Now, the hot time is 7:72. What do you think you did?
7.6.
Oh, I wish it was that good. I was hoping you'd say like 10. You did it in 9:56.
I feel good about that.
Yeah, and you're currently second place pistol because the other fast guy here shot us 3 deltas. So you are now second place pistol. Very nicely done. That's outstanding. Do you want to say anything more about that? Something along the lines of how great the class has been?
Yeah, so the class with Steve Anderson's been phenomenal. The biggest things that we've picked up from today is shot calling, being able to watch the dot lift, knowing that that's where your hit is. and just surrendering to the fact that if the dot's not on the target, you're not going to hit it.
There's no God you can pray to. Not even the God of thunder, right, can do that. Now, you guys know Gene Simmons spits blood, right? Did you know that on stage? So, like, the other day, I got to bleed on my Gene Simmons shirt as if Gene was spitting blood. You guys have to Google it, okay? But let's just check this out. Do we understand? Guys, gather around. Come in the front. Come and stand behind the thrones. Okay. Hold the sacred avocado. Tell us what you learned.
I have learned a lot. I learned that about like the sight picture, making sure that my dot fixed it for one, because I was going that way with it instead of it going straight up and down.
Yeah, 'cause I'm a PCC wizard. Like, I know all things about PCCs.
Bringing my hand in closer.
That was Kita.
That was huge as far as me being able to control those.
Yeah, for those of you that are watching, I have the ability. I don't know much about holding a PCC, but my coach and dear friend Kita Bussey does. So we were able to do a 360 walk around of her stance and grip, and Kita texted right back the 3 things that she needed to do, like right now, and then she won her first stage immediately after that. That's cool.
That was exciting.
Okay, hand the sacred avocado to somebody else. Now, what I want to talk, what I want to hear. So, like I tell people all the time, once you know how to call your shots, dry fire is turbocharged. Are you understanding that now? So now, in the splits, the only thing you don't get to keep. That was the mistake you made, unfortunately. You tried to keep your dry fire splits. Now, open and PCC gets to keep some of those splits, and open gets to keep more of them. But non-compensated guns don't get to keep those splits. And guys try to. Like, the industry wants you to believe you can do that with the right grip, but you just can't. It's just not possible. Okay, go ahead.
I've learned that speed is all. It's all how fast you can track the dot and how fast you can read the lift on the dot. And it came a long way. So
Awesome.
Just
Hand the sacred avocado to a shooter of your choosing. Sacred avocado. Go ahead.
What I've learned was I have a habit of over aiming.
You used to.
And worked my way through there and really sped some things up, and watching the dot move from bang, calling my shots.
Awesome. Shot calling is the most important thing you can have. Who needs a sacred avocado? Oh, he wants it. Give to me the sacred avocado.
All right, so I think the biggest thing I learned today is target focus, maintaining the focus on the target.
Wait a second. Hang on a second. I have not talked about target focus a single bit all day long. Did you learn something without telling me?
No. I mean, as far as me, I'm looking at the target,
Right.
I'm putting the dot on the target, and I'm going to press the trigger with
Oh,
the dot on the target.
you may have had an issue focusing on the dot instead of the. Oh, we talked about that in between targets. Yeah, you were dot focused in between targets.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for pointing that out. Okay, you need the sacred avocado. What did you just learn on this stage?
So I learned not to run a live stage like I dry fire stage. Slow down a touch just so I can get my aim.
Stop. It's not about slowing down. Does slowing down guarantee you alphas?
No,
What guarantees you alphas?
getting the dot.
Right, shooting alphas. So let's address this one more time. Slowing down is never the answer. Yes, your successful run will be slower than your hair on fire run. But think about the hit factor. We're not going to calculate the hit factor today because it gets too complicated for this.
Okay.
But yes, it will not be a 640, which is what you shot at him. It won't be a 640.
Okay.
But you can still beat him. But you can't beat him with a Delta or a Mike. Okay? Which is what you tried to do.
Yeah.
And I also think you may have done something to try to do. Did you try to beat him without a clear objective?
Yeah.
You don't know how to do that.
No.
Like, he's a fast shooter.
Yeah.
But here's the good news. You're just as fast. You have to trust them. Okay? I want you to hang on to the avocado while you wait for your reshoot and think about what you're going to do. Okay? All right, so let's have. Do you need time to formulate your plan, or are you ready to go? I know I just gave you the avocado.
I can be ready to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna run the same way.
Obviously, you're not going to change your plan.
No.
What's your last thought going to be?
Just get the dot there.
And There we go. Get the dot there. Okay, let's do it. Same splits on that target as that target.
Okay.
Like you're shooting the same split. The industry wants him to believe he can do that. Go out and do the doubles drill and you can do the same splits on every target. It's horseshit.
Carl,
Like it's not a thing.
Carl, turn it this way a little bit.
Like literally all you've got to do is see your dot lift and return. All you have to do. And it happens quicker here than it happens out there.
Yeah.
And it ain't about slowing down, it's about waiting for it to return. And when you watch the return, you can shoot it sooner. So Dave learned that. Dave learned that watching it return makes him more accurate and faster. Because now you can time it coming into the A zone. Okay? All right, David, you go get
Yeah. I mean, and then it's like coming into
Mind's eye.
So one of the things I noticed was when you were
I'm fine.
doing it,
Are you ready?
sometimes that
Stand by.
What do you think? Are you worried about it? Score and pace.
Yeah.
So as he's coming in on that steal, he fired before the dot was stable. That's
Okay.
what made me nervous.
Okay.
Because just like when people are backing up, when you're moving forward, you have this body speed that you want. And that's just why he had to do a make up on the steal.
Yeah.
Everything else was awesome. So nice to know.
Make sure the dot's on the target.
And if you are unsure about your blast zone on a target today, then it's not in your blast zone. Okay?
That one's not my blast zone.
Then shoot it twice.
Yep.
Fine.
Stand by.
That was awkward.
Something is causing that gun to be moved to the right as she shoots it. Where's Carl? Has her compensator got clocked again? Okay. 100% certain. Do sooner the dot on the shot or see it return. Like I need the only thing in your mind to be watching that dot go through. Can you do that? Yeah. Okay. Just those experiments. Now that's not slowing down, my friend. You understand the difference, right? Okay. Watch the picture as quick as you can. Go straight. Take ready. So what I want to do, one. Go over to your barrel.
Are you ready? Stand by. Range is clear.
Now, did you see what happened to his draw? That was his best draw of the day. Did you notice that? Because he can't put it out in the middle until it gets out of the holster. That's what people don't understand. That's why you can't slow down. If all he wants is the dot in the middle of the target. Give me some good news out there.
Charlie, everything else is out.
Outstanding.
Charlie.
So people don't understand. Like they know it makes you more accurate, but when they discover it makes you faster. But most people won't stick with it long enough to see that it makes them faster.
Yeah.
So they don't gotta shoot so consciously. It's just so much better. Like I've got this figured out. I've been studying this stuff for 20 years.
You
If there was another way to do it, I would know.
have all the magic ingredients to a perfect
And
cake.
I didn't invent any of them. Well, I kind of invented match mode and the 3 modes of Pack-a-Poo. I did invent a lot of stuff. But I got a lot from Brian Enos too. Just collecting data, you know. Like if this thing always works and this thing never works, shouldn't we do the thing that works? Like that would be smart. I had a winning performance because you finally figured it out. Right? Now you know what to do. Like you're not going to win every stage.
Right. Yeah.
But if you shot like that for 12 stages of nationals, are you pretty happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So do that.
Okay.
And the best thing is it works on every stage. All All right, you guys want to shoot it from the other side, or do you want to change it, or do you want to be done? What do you want to do?
Shoot it from the other side.
Okay, then let's rearrange. Yeah, shoot it from the other side. Fine. Shoot it from the right. Hey, Justin. Let's find out who's playing first. I only have one piece of advice for you. You probably know what it is.
Okay.
What do you think it's going to be?
The shot calling on the steel, I would guess.
Well, what happened was you chose an entry speed
Yes.
that disrespected your sight range.
Yes.
And so you come out of that thinking, oh, I can't enter on steel.
Yes.
And you just can't enter on steel as aggressively as you want to.
Yes.
And that's where
So I knew that was an aggressive move, and that's why I didn't stop to go back for it, because I
No.
did not catch it fast enough on my shot
I
calling.
totally get it, but check this out. You had a 66 makeup on steel,
Yep.
which is a really good makeup. Well, so it took you 66 to go back.
Yep.
Could you have invested less than 66 on a slightly better sight picture?
100%.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yep.
It would have taken you less than that to let it settle.
100%.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yep.
And I love
Consistent.
See, it doesn't matter which way you run it.
Right. Left or right.
Oh my God, this is huge. Hang on, stop. This is huge. Were you guys convinced that the left side was better than the right side? Like, was that like a no-brainer for you guys? Yes or no? Pretty obvious that going left to right's better. He shot it exactly the same. Stage plan does not matter. Your execution was brilliant both times. And with the steel thing, this would have been a little quicker,
Yes.
which is also kind of counterintuitive, right?
Right.
So Kita thinks that right-handed shooters should go to the left all the time. She thinks that's faster, and you just proved for you it is.
Yes.
Would have been
So one of the things that I worked on last year was being able to shoot left to right or right to left.
the same. Yeah.
Yes.
And you paid off for it.
Yeah.
Good job. Nicely done. All right, you
Especially
got
when
one
you-
job, my dear. What is it?
Broke your finger.
So show them the stage real quick. You just show it to them. So we decided to run this stage the opposite direction, and something very interesting happened. These guys were convinced that let's start on the left was a significant advantage. Well, our very first shooter, Justin, who put the class together, by the way, if you want to get me back in Columbus, can they contact you somehow?
Yes.
And how can they do that?
Skeens Handgun Training at Gmail. Find my Facebook page, Skeens Handgun Training.
Awesome. So Justin ran it. He was our first shooter. He ran it in exactly the same time. Not similar, not close, to the 100th of a second. He ran it the same, proving that consistent execution, when you're execute, it's excellent. Stage plan doesn't matter. As long as you're not doing dumb stuff, it simply doesn't matter. Thank you. Did you find your pocket that time, Lauren? Lauren, did you find your pocket? Did you get the gun mounted correctly?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Honestly, I wasn't very happy with it.
Next time I will.
But next time I will, yeah.
Yeah. It just
There was a
more
lot going on. The thing kept, it was,
That's a significant change to your technique.
yeah.
It's gonna take some time. 2,000 reps.
I think there's a delta on that.
Why'd you leave it? Why didn't you shoot again? Lauren?
Chris, what's the very back
I guess I
one?
didn't know I was allowed. I thought once you had a delta, it started out.
No, you get makeups. Do you want to reshoot now or?
Oh,
Alpha Charlie.
Good.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, your time is 10:72.
You're safe.
Do you want to go practice your mouth?
My mouth went
I hope everybody gets to practice their mouth.
She keeps shooting like that, she gonna be mouthing me.
Does that make her a mountain man or a man mountaineer?
Oh, oh.
She already does that.
Let's take that last shot out for our range failure malfunction. This guy. He's like a different guy. Do you shoot with him a bunch?
Mhm.
He's like a different guy. You did that in 9.19 seconds. Now, Chris, I am begging you to go get a piece of paper right now or talk into your phone what you just did and how you did it, because you're going to forget. Do you have your phone on you?
I'm recording.
Go get it, do a voice recording, and tell your phone what you did.
I'm also recording.
Makeup.
All right, and I took it out because he hit it the first time.
Gotcha.
Start off with 1911 bushing style guns, single stack.
Are you ready?
Production.
Stand by.
15 round magazines, iron sight.
Oh, that's gonna be so clean. Now, hey, Carl, come here.
Production carry off the test.
So Joey Sauerland does something. He goes and congratulates me because that means he knows he's going to get it. Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure he's going to put the I'm going to correct that. 11 is 823. He's learned. Are you still filming?
Yes.
So Brett has learned something that's hard to learn. He's learned how to shoot alphas without consciously slowing down. Yes, shooting alphas will slow you down from crazy conscious-minded speed. But when you learn to shoot alphas without slowing down, it's magical, is it not?
It is.
Magical. So simple. And it should reduce your anxiety.
It does.
Like, I know how to shoot alphas, and the speed will be what it is.
Yep.
And when the match is over, if you've had a winning performance, let's just say Carl puts 3/4 of a second. That's great. Now that you know how to do it, you just gotta find 3/4 of a second in training. You try to find it at the match. It ain't there at the match.
Right.
And if you can't, well, until you're able to shoot like that every single time, two things. Training won't help you, and you won't know what to work on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's just say somebody goes through a 12-stage match with 6 mics. What's he going to work? He doesn't know. Because we don't know what he could have done without the mics. So that's when you go into practice for a competitor, take out the mental errors, and then see what you're capable of. And the mental errors are fixable immediately. All right, Carl, and then
Yeah,
Lauren.
it was faster than the original.
It's the final stage of nationals. Carl has a decisive lead. All he needs to do is shoot like Carl knows how to shoot.
Are you ready? Stand by.
That's a tight one to back out of.
Did you use water bottle? Did you see it?
I had one makeup. I don't know how many he had.
Like 7.
Yeah.
Did you see the time though?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's on this stage, you were a better competitor than he was. Because he was thinking speed and technique. So he just showed you how to beat it. He's gonna get faster. Is it good?
All right.
All right, let's find out. Hey, Carl. You had a little trouble on steel.
Yeah.
But you did get a clean run. You're up against an 823.
Okay.
What do you think?
I had a second on just makeup shots. 840,
840.
805.
805. Sweet. That's amazing. And what you did that was so smart, you did not let your time suck result in a speed ticket. Most people would come out of that and make another mistake over there. You know what I mean? And did you notice I increased the pressure on you on purpose? Did you know I was doing
Right.
that?
Yeah.
And you responded beautifully. Right? So sometimes I'll do that when there's a really, really good shooter and he's a phenomenal shooter. I'll increase the pressure on him to get him used to it. And I don't want to presume this, but was anybody nervous this morning to shoot in front of me? That's good for you. You've got to understand the only thing pressure can do is amplify what you're thinking and feeling. And the last time I popped the pressure on you, I don't remember what you said. I said, everybody's watching you. Like, good. They should be. That happened to me at my Steel Challenge match. First one I went to. I was trying to fly under the radar a little bit. And nobody knows who I am because Kentuckians just don't know. And I get there and my roommate introduces me into shooting. I'm already nervous. But I've got it under control. And my buddy Matt, he goes, hey everybody, just want to let you know, Steve Anderson's here, shooting his first match in a decade. He gives classes and writes books. So I get to my first stage and the guy goes, oh, the Grand Master's gonna show us how to do it. And I said, dude, I'm just here to shoot the match and hang out with my friends. He goes, I'm so sorry. It's fine, no big deal, I can handle it. So I'm scared because I feel like, I know this isn't true, or maybe I don't know if it is or not. I literally felt like my entire career and my entire life's work was on trial at a local Steel Challenge match. Like, imagine being me and going to my first match in a decade. People are gonna know. People are gonna talk about it, right? So I figured my technical ability is not where I want it for this match, but my mental game is 100%. All I have to do is put my dot in the middle of the target. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I don't know if some farmer from Kentucky is gonna beat me with a high point. I don't know anything. I can't control those things. But I can put the dot in the middle of the target. And I won the match. My roommate is such a better shooter than I am in Steel Challenge, but I'm such a much better competitor that I get the edge. Now, when you have Steve Anderson living in your basement, eventually it'll sink in. And he is becoming such a better competitor now. I got him to write in the journal for the first time. The first time he was like, I don't know, man, this seems kind of weird. And I walked him through it. And then the second time he goes, I cannot wait to write that in my journal. And now he's consistent. He's shooting masterclass runs now, sitting in B class. He's got masterclass skill, but he had B class competitor skill, right? Now, in the competitor skill, guys, is so much easier to fix. Like, it's so easy to become a better competitor, right? It's all about positive increase. Okay, you know what you're getting ready to do?
Yeah.
Got another target.
Right down the road.
Never give up. Never surrender. Never quit. You thought it was over. No, that's still. But you didn't surrender. You didn't quit. And you won because you didn't give up. That's huge.
Oh, that's where I want it, right there.
Good.
Right there. Right there. That's good.
We're ready. Stand by.
Yeah, that looked pretty sweet. That looked pretty all right.
Those undergrads fucking rock them forward hard.
So good. Man, walking around making magic. I like 'em. My bunnies, my hat's out of bunnies. Is it? And your transitions, there's probably, let me take a quick look here. I'm gonna give you some great news. Somebody keep track of this. You're smart, get your calculator out. Just add these numbers. 0.3, go 0.2. 0.2 again. 0.3. 0.3 again. 1 full second, so 1 flat. 1.5. Yeah, one full second. 0.4. 0.4. Okay, what's the grand total?
2.8.
There's 2.8 available to you. So your 893 What's that? It turns into a 6.2.
That's what that one was 893.
You were 893, and if you'll work on some things for me, we can turn it into a 6.
Oh, 100%. Because I already went from that was my very first one was 12, and then I did a 10, and then I did an 8.
So if you will work on transitions and non-shooting movement, there's 2.8 seconds available to you on this stage in those things. And Keita Bussey will find it for you and give you custom drills. Just like she did for your other thing.
Yeah. Which I know I'm definitely still going to need to work on that because like here I got it right, pocket perfect.
Because
when
you
I
dismounted.
Then when I moved,
So that's a dry fire thing you can do. Mount, move, dismount. Oh, sorry. Mount, move, mount again. Where's Carl? She's gonna mount, move, and then mount again.
remounting was.
She's still
wasn't
thinking
quite-
business,
I
and he's
wasn't the
thinking
right,
what's it called? After party. She's still on stage and he's thinking an after party. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much.
All right, so back to that rule. 874, you cannot use a water bottle.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That means it's going to be even more controversial.
Yes.
Is water ball specifically disallowed?
You can have a water bottle in your hand, but you can't use it for a sighting aid.
So if I hold it down here?
That's probably a gray area.
Well, yes or no?
It's not in the line of sight.
Yeah.
Can I see the rule?
What was your feet per second?
1658.
There's a maximum velocity of 1600.
Well, I'll take it.
So I don't see the word water bottle in here.
Yeah, but if you read through there, you gotta make sure you still make the
Competitors where?
I still think it's a sight. I think it's a sighting aid. If you use it for a sighting aid, that's double alpha.
So that means it needs to be. We need to define sighting aid. All right. I would love to help you. So you handle iron sight guns and you demo with them and things like that. I shoot so much better with a target focus, especially after my eyes have changed. And for me, if I get a hard front sight focus, I can't see where the sight is on the target. But if I have a hard target focus and the sights are blurry, I can call my shots beautifully.
Yes.
The other cool thing is that with a hard front sight focus, the sight will appear to disappear. Poof, it's gone. But with a softer sight focus, a harder target focus, you can see it lift better.
Yes.
You're like it's undulating beneath your vision, kind of, and you can see it better.
Yes.
Cool. Does anybody else want to talk or have questions, or should I just GTFO?
I think we're wrapping up and going to get stuff put back.
Okay. I would love to help you, but I can't. So I'm gonna go.
So
No,
much
that's fine.
free
We've got it
chicken.
taken care of.
Thank you so much.
Did we get you taken care of on money?
Hello and welcome to That Shooting Show. My name. Oh, sorry. It was supposed to be yours. Go ahead. You can do
Hiya,
it.
folks. This is your friendly neighborhood firearms instructor, Justin Skeens. I am here with the amazing Steve Anderson, and we just finished up our class. This was a one-day practical pistol class, and I have to say that this has been fantastic. And the best thing that I can take away from it is surrender to the process.
Do you want to know a secret?
Absolutely.
I had literally no idea what we were going to do today. And it wasn't until I saw the target set out that I literally planned the whole day between the truck and the range. Because normally we shoot a stage first.
Right.
So I got here, the props are over there. I was 15 minutes late because of Lurch and the broken chair. Like I broke a 200-year-old antique chair, and Lurch saw me working out and half naked. And with broken chair, half naked, sweaty man, like Lurch was like, I'll be back later. Yeah, I don't want any part of this naked man and broken chair. But we actually got, so that first thing we shot is my Anderson Shooter Series classified.
Okay.
So I'm running that in virtually every class and combining it like a classified.
Right.
So you can have an Anderson shooting classified.
Awesome.
And I've been so busy almost dying and being homeless and moving and giving classes everywhere that I just haven't compiled the data. But yeah, that was that exercise. And if you ever do that again, it should sound as the target as the targets get closer together, it should sound like you're on one target almost. But we'll talk about that later.
Right.
I want to thank you for this opportunity. It's very confusing to me. Like I came up in Ohio, and I don't work in Ohio all that much. Do you have any idea why that might be?
No idea.
So I think maybe because I'm not competing in Ohio, and you've got the Hiders and the Sauerlands and some other really good Ohio shooters. Like, do you know Bill Sievers?
Yes,
So I came up with Bill.
I got you.
I remember beating Bill for the first time. Bill was my hero. Okay? But Bill's also very Bill, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like, you can't make friends with him like instantly.
Right.
He has to respect you first. But then you're awesome,
Yes.
you know. He and I closed so many bars in Vegas one year at Nationals. Like Bill was like, let's get this shooting done. We got bars to go to. You know, it was so much fun. But I remember beating him for the first time. Ernie Langdon was my hero. You know who
Yes.
Ernest Langdon is? So Ernest Langdon built like 7 Berettas for me. And he put a Dr. Optic and a ported barrel on one of them. And so one day at Rayners, I decided to shoot open just for fun. Like, this is cool. Like, I had a leather holster, you know.
Right.
And I have a Beretta 92 with 15-round mags, a Dr. Optic, which if you're lucky, it works for an hour. Like, they aren't reliable.
Yes.
Or they weren't.
Yes.
And a ported barrel. And I shooting minor, and I beat Bill Sievers at Rayners with that gun.
Right.
That was when I knew I could be an open grandmaster. Because Bill's a great shooter.
Oh, phenomenal.
And I beat him in that environment. And that same year, I almost won the open shoot-off at the very first Buckeye Blast. Remember when they used to have shoot-offs with the steel and the reload? It was down to me and Ron Francisco. I beat everybody. Do you know Ron Francisco?
No, I don't.
So I beat everybody because you go from the bottom to the top. So I beat everybody. Like, I've won 4 of these in a row because I got no skin in the game.
Right.
Like, I'm just having fun. I'm just putting the dot in the middle of the target because I love the dot so much. And the dot makes it so easy that I cannot comprehend choosing to fire a shot without it being on the target.
Yes.
Like, I can't wrap my head around that. Like, what do we think is going to happen?
Which, by the way, is one of the amazing things that we learned today.
Well, so I think it should be in the owner's manual,
Mhm.
right? So you get your Vortex dot. It's got to be a Vortex, by the way, on a Walther pistol, right? The Vortex is awesome.
Vortex, baby.
Like, you could literally hit it with a hammer and say, my dot broke. They're like, no problem. We're going to send you one.
Drop in the bathtub.
Like, they're amazing. Like, you can damage it on purpose.
Yes.
Okay. Where was I going with that? Oh, so dot in the middle of the target. But I think, and maybe you know, because you're an instructor, do people think that the top guys are doing something different?
Yes.
I
They think
so,
there's a
too.
special sauce. They think there is either equipment or the ammunition that they're running. There's some kind of a secret sauce to it, and the truth of the matter is they're putting the work in.
Well, so let me just address that. Rob Latham said it one time a long time ago. Were you around when Rob Latham was winning everything?
Yes.
Rob Latham said, I do the exact same thing you do, I just do it faster.
Yes.
So that means Christian Seiler is putting the dot in the middle of the target faster
Yes.
than everybody else. And it includes the non-shooting time. Like, I can't put the dot in the middle of the target until I go across this area.
Yes.
So that's time where my hit factor is 0.
Right.
And this class didn't even address that. Like, we didn't even get into the non-shooting time.
Right.
Because I'll bring my buddy Keita next time.
Mhm.
She is the grand wizardress of non-shooting time. She went to her first match, and everybody's running fast and shooting fast. And she's like, somebody explain the scoring to me, because I don't understand. It's points per second. So how many points are you scoring when you're not shooting? 0. And she's so brilliant, she knows, oh, that's bringing the average down. Because it's
Yes.
the average.
Yes.
It isn't the shooting time, points per second. It's the average for the stage.
Yes.
And she said, okay, well, we need to reduce this amount of time, and you guys are weird, because what happens is, like, people know how to run.
Yes.
But when you put a gun in their hand, they forget how to run. Now they're running with a poisonous snake in
It
their hand.
turns into a foreign object.
Right, it really does.
Yes.
So, like, for example, one of the things she does is she makes people put their gun down. And I did that at the last class I was at. This guy was running like this. And I was like, there's no way you run like that. Like, if you're in a foot race, you're not going to run like a scared rabbit.
Right.
You know, well, that's a bad example. But you know what I mean. Very
Yes.
abnormally. So I said, put your gun down. He goes, okay. Put your gun. I did tell him 4 times because people don't listen.
Right.
You know, put the gun on the ground. What? Take the gun, it's loaded. Okay, put the gun on the ground. It'll be fine, right? And then he ran the stage without the gun, and I made him do it 3 or 4 times. And then he picked the gun back up, and I said, okay, run like that. He took 3 seconds off his stage time.
Yes.
I feel like I hijacked what was supposed to be your video.
No, you're perfectly fine.
Well, I could do this for an hour.
Right.
I love this stuff.
No, I think one of the big things that we did today, we actually debunked the myth. So for anybody out there, it turns out that if your dot is not on the target when you squeeze the trigger, you're not going to hit the target.
Right, and there's something else that happens too. So, oh, by the way, this is what I do for shooters. Like, I'm your trauma kit. Like, you open up this box for your shooting career, you're gonna find me in there going, let's do this. But you have to trust me. Because a lot of things today were counterintuitive,
Yes.
right? And I've learned this recently. And you're a super smart guy. You're in a kind of a smart industry, right? I love how he nods when I call him smart. Yes, that is correct. So I think in anything, the higher we go, the more counterintuitive the things are we're going to learn. Because if they weren't counterintuitive, we already know them.
It's moving you out of the comfort zone into the achievement zone.
Well, I don't know what that means, but can I just elaborate a little bit more?
Yes.
So let's say I'm a skydiver,
Mhm.
and I'm having rough landings, and somebody tells me to open my chute later.
Mhm.
Does that make sense to me?
Probably not.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yes.
It's counterintuitive. Like when we're shooting groups and I tell you to quit aiming,
yes.
that's counterintuitive,
yes.
right? When I tell you to, it doesn't matter. But my point is, we should expect things to be counterintuitive. If I'm a race car driver and I'm in the middle of the pack, there's something I don't know.
Right.
And it's not going to be obvious. Otherwise, I would have already known it.
Yes, and you probably wouldn't be in the middle of the pack.
It's going to be counterintuitive. Like when I talk about not controlling speed, that sounds crazy because what they're hearing is don't go too fast. What I'm also saying is don't slow down. Slowing
Yes.
down is just as dumb as going fast.
Yes.
And if I have a trigger problem or a sight problem or a movement problem and I slow down, that's not going to fix any of those problems.
Right.
I'm still going to have them.
Yeah. The problem is still going to be there.
Oh,
It's
that's
gonna be
why
slower.
they do it. That's why they do it. I just realized that. They do that because it doesn't fix the problem. Right?
Right.
Like somebody, dot's not centered, we're honking the trigger, our movement is bad.
Yes.
And then we slow down. Now it gets worse.
Yes.
That's amazing. I call that doing setups for a headwind.
Yep. That's pretty
Like,
much for
oh, I've got like my massive nosebleed I had. I know what'll fix this. Setups. Like that's what they're doing. If you're training without fixing the mental problem, you are literally doing setups for a headwind or a nosebleed. Like it ain't gonna work. Okay. I could do this for an hour, or we can wrap it up.
No, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So anybody out there that would like to get a class with Steve, hit up andersonshooting.com.
Actually, if you want to do it in Ohio here, they need to hit you up. Because
Okay.
all we got to do is, do you know how all this works now? You know how
Yes.
the range works. You know how many bays we need. So they need to contact you,
Yes.
and then we'll pick a date, and then we'll blow it up. I can get Kita here like that if we get 16 shooters.
Okay.
Like this can happen. Our schedules are kind of crazy, but if you want me and Kita Bussey to do the best shooting class of all time, like imagine opening your trauma kit and seeing Steve and Kita. Like your problems are solved. Like it's not even going to be a problem. Like because remember, I'm the master with the gun. She's the master without the gun. And isn't it pretty much 50-50 on a field course?
Yes.
And if you fix one but not the other, aren't you still kind of screwed?
You're still going to be behind the curve.
You got to fix them both.
Yes.
And the things that she does are faster to learn. For example, it takes let's say it takes you 9 months to get GM gun skills. It takes about 9 minutes to get GM movement skills.
Well,
Because there's only one thing to learn. I didn't believe it. So people might be wondering, why the hell's Steve talking about Kita all the time? Because I didn't know what she knows.
yes.
Like I thought what everybody else thought. Hot, gun bunny, B-class shooter. That's literally what I thought. That's what everybody thinks, right? Right?
right.
So I didn't know. So what happened was when I got divorced, she reached out to me and she said, hey, I know you're going through a divorce. I've been there. And I know who you are. I know what you do. I do the same thing you do, and you're going to have the same challenges. So lean on me to get through this. And then I did lean on her to get through it. And then I discovered how brilliant she is. Like I had no idea. I thought she was just a nice shooter girl that was going to help me get through my divorce.
right.
I had no idea how brilliant she is. So we can get her here, but we need 16 shooters because we're expensive.
Well,
That's just all there is to it.
there we go. We got to get 16 shooters together. Anybody that's interested in a class with Steve and Kita, which is probably one of the best investments you can make,
I can't think of a better one.
by all means, hit me up. Facebook, Skeens Handgun Training. Look me up on YouTube, Skeens Handgun Training as well. Reach out to us. Let's try to get something set up.
And if
because-
you're skeptical in any way, I want to tell you something. The only two people on the planet who have had Kita and Steve Part 1 and Steve and Kita Part 2, did you see what they did in Florida?
Yes.
At their next match, they beat everybody except 2 PCC shooters.
Yeah.
So they beat all the open. These are carry optic shooters. These are A-class carry optic shooters. They beat all the open shooters. They beat all the limited shooters. They beat everybody except the top 2 PCC guys.
Right.
So if that's something you want, if the overall result is important to you, because think about it. let's say you get great movement skills, but your mental game's not good.
Yes.
It's not going to help you. Let's say you have a great mental game, but your movement skills aren't good. Let's say you're a great shooter with a great mental game, but you move like we've got everything.
Yes, you get the trifecta.
Trifecta, baby. All right, thank you so much, man. I had a wonderful time.
Yep, absolutely.
And I'm going to go hang out with my ex-sister-in-law, which I'm looking forward to because I miss them terribly. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Oh, you're done? Are you still filming?
Yeah, you're still going.
Okay, so the Hunters HT Gold gift certificates. That's what I'm. So the Stephen Kita class is going to cost $525 if we get the 16 shooters.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to get a Hunters HD Gold gift certificate for $200. So it's only going to cost them $325 for a 2-day class, full day with Steve, full day with Kita. After you get the gift certificate, it's going to cost you $325.
Plus, if you utilize that certificate, you get some of the best eyewear on the market.
It's the only eyewear that we wear. Are you aware of any other eyewear?
No,
I am
not.
unaware of any other eyewear that I would ever wear. Thank you so much, Brian. Oh, I got the blues. You got the yellows. Have you ever seen the blues?
No, I have not.
The prescription is pretty intense.
That's actually pretty amazing.
Pretty
That's
amazing.
like looking at an HD TV for the
Yep.
first time.
Yep. Pretty amazing. These are the active blues. All right, now let's do a short one.